All right, let me know if you guys can hear that.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yep. Perfect.
Let's see. Let me get some windows pulled around here. All right. So the last time we left, what happened last week on Silver Flame Adventurers Guild? You were staying at the Holy Hands house, and it was pretty luxurious. You had a wonderful room, a spacious villa, one of the only ones that they really rent out there. It was going pretty well for the most part. Lucian kind of had a little bit of a flashback to being so popular at his Church of Tyr, but he made do and he made time for people as selfless as always. Malara was a little less eager to give her time, energy, and in this case possessions of her holy relics to the Moonbow cleric for study. She did end up surrendering some things, but it's not for long. It just needed to be studied, and new research came from it. So in the end, it helped her um, I guess religion. Um, Brew made a new friend. Brew made a new friend out drinking, a new drinking buddy, and convinced him to do some serious mischief, to break into a barracks and steal plans and information about this airship that's coming, turning rumor into fact. Nimin, he's he's I have a feeling Nimin was feeling a little bit lost because he wrote his dad, his quote unquote dad, and Thalarin Moonbow sent a very generic, normal, sanitized letter back. So, a lot
Moonbow?
or not Moonbow, Thalarin Moonshadow. Sorry, or what is it? Moon.
Yeah, Moonshadow, because Moonbow's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Moonbow's my god.
Moonbow's your god. Sorry, there's too many moons. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Moonshadow, Thalarin Moonshadow, the elf that raised Nimin, the still out there, but doesn't really know what's going on, So, and in turn, you guys were at the Holy Hands when it was attacked by a cave troll and a bunch of goblins who detonated explosives in the backyard courtyard and then crawled out of the hole. They all seemed to be rigid and sporadic in their movements, but they moved as if they were together in a hive or if they had a singular purpose. They all seemed to move towards Nimin as if he was going to be their target. But in the process, they destroyed a lot of stuff. They destroyed the courtyard, they destroyed the villa. The Holy Hands house was in disarray, and of course, Harper's and others were very quick to blame you guys for this. And in turn, you kind of were told that this was your last night here. So perhaps we should pull up a map of Waterdeep, just so that I have it on hand.
Wasn't there going to be a flying ship landing in the market too?
That's
like today?
right. Yeah, that was. Yeah, it was. Yeah, the next day, towards the evening. Yeah, you did learn that there was the arrival of an airship, which in this storytelling, not too many people have gotten, big Zeppelin like dirigibles, like big flying ships to work. There have been people have achieved flights in other ways, but to transfer so much stuff and so many people, this is kind of like the first time this has been seen. Not very many artificers get together and do big projects like this, but it seems like whoever this guy is, this maker, whoever they are, it seems like they've got quite a bit of prowess and technology and money and backings and connections. Because yeah. So what am I looking here for? I just pulled up a tab and then I forgot.
The Waterdeep
Waterdeep,
map.
thank you. So yeah, why don't we start, Nimin? Why don't you tell us what you would be doing and what you got going on for a little bit of RP for it's kind of like we'll start that night, everything's kind of been blown up and destroyed. You guys are getting to sleep. You convinced the Holy Hands to let you stay there that night. In fact, it was I believe it was the Paladin who convinced them to let you stay the night. They were just gonna kick you out, but he was like, "No, we're staying. We're staying the night, and then we'll leave in the morning." And they let you guys stay in really you went from sleeping at the very top of the building in the suites to pretty squalor living standards. They put you where they could fit you pretty much. What you got going on?
Yeah, so I guess we're gonna have to pack up. So Nim was packing, getting ready to leave. And as he does that, he takes a little walk through all the rubble, and he's kind of flicking his harper coin over his knuckles, an old habit he used to do, kind of trying to steady his mind after all the chaos and everything that happened with Thalrin and all that. And Blur's like walking with him. And they pass by a hall that's all collapsed, and he makes his way through, and there's like a bunch of text on the ground, and every splintered wood everywhere, and he sees something that catches his eye. That's a shape half buried in the dust and ash, and he goes over and he grabs it, and it's a lute, and he kind of picks it up, kneels on it, and brushes some dirt off it, and he recognizes, what it is. And he turns it over, running his fingers along the neck, testing the strings, plucking them a little bit. One's snapped. The other ones make like a nice little hum. And he just kind of stares at it. And then, without really knowing why, he sits down on some of the rubble and begins to tune it. And the motions come easily from memory, from a life that feels long ago. And he kind of thinks about his dad, who used to teach him how to play. Yeah, he kind of thinks back to his dad and how it didn't really make sense to him back then, but maybe it does now. So he kind of plucks a few notes and kind of sound like fragile against the ruin.
Yeah.
But each one kind of steadies him. And Blur lays his head on his knee next to him and just kind of watches him. And so Nim closes his eyes and keeps playing. Not perfectly. He's not very good. He's a little rusty.
As well as he can
on
a broken lute, yeah.
On a broken lute, right? But he's making some sounds. He's playing with it. And he's just trying to remember what it felt like to create something instead of just surviving it. And he kind of smirks to himself, and he says, "I guess I've spent too long fighting, stealing, running, waiting for the next mess to clean up. Maybe it's time to try something that doesn't always end with blood on the floor." And he rests the lute across his knees, and for the first time in a long time, he doesn't feel lost. He just feels like he's kind of in between songs. And yeah, Nim took a level 1 in Bard, so he's on a level 1 musical journey now.
All right. Malara, what would your level up? What would the roleplay flair to fit into that night? What would your night look like as Malara?
After she participated in the last battle with the it was a troll, or is it
the cave troll?
The sewer troll that had come up and tried to fight. She used the wand in the battle for the very first time since being attuned to it. And being attuned to a wand, which is traditionally a wizard's utensil of magic and defense and attack. And she was really focusing on it and really meditating on it, and like calling out to her goddess to get some guidance on what it means to have this kind of power feel in her when she uses the wand versus when she uses her other weapons. And she also has been studying the scroll of Animate Dead, and she's coming to realize as she's studying it that she's starting to understand the spell.
Yeah.
And she now realizes that she has this innate ability to learn spells from study and reading of the spell scrolls and adding it to her spell book. And in doing that, she learns the spell of Animate Dead, and she realizes that she has taken a level 1 in Wizard.
Yeah. Lucien, what's your level up like? How have you spent your time leveling up your charisma, getting things going for you?
I'm practicing my influence.
Yeah.
I've been shaking hands, out there, greasing palms to tell everybody that Tyr loves them and trying to help people and just trying to be all around good guy and that people can depend on.
Leaning into that image they perhaps have made for you, but you could find useful. I like that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, well, you maintain a lot more renowned than a lot of the other heroes in the city. Like I would say, like you're a lot more public facing, and so yeah, everywhere you go, you have no problem making friends and gaining allies and talking about Tyr. You feel his influence, on times of quiet and solace when you're deep into prayer. You can tell like that you're doing the good thing. You're doing the good work. And so yeah, Tyr's definitely smiling down on you. Brunera, what is she doing? Is she's still visiting some taverns? What's your level up look like?
She has still been visiting taverns. But I think now that she found this new axe, she still keeps her dad's axe with her, but she's not good with two weapons, so she just kind of keeps it on her back along with the other one. Just kind of looks more intimidating and cool.
Yeah, double axing it up.
She's still
got the strength to carry two axes, She's
yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, she's kind of been like looking for fights.
Yeah, a little more brawling.
Wanting to hit things.
Yeah. I could see that.
She's getting restless.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I could see that for sure. You haven't seen your friend since you convinced him to get up out of Dodge and to make a better life of himself. But yeah, you convinced one of the city guard to just fuck up and leave Waterdeep and got out of there. In fact, you gave him quite a bit of money. I think someone gave him some money. I forget. I think it was the Paladin. Did you give him money? I can't remember.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, like 20 gold or 10 gold, whatever.
I think you gave him like 10 gold or something like that. I can remember you gave him us enough gold to get on the road.
Right.
And yeah, you've noticed that the city is a lot more orderly. There's a lot more patrols going on. You're seeing a lot more of the watchmen walking the streets in the castle ward particularly. What would you guys do that morning? Like you've taken that long rest. You guys are pretty much packed up. You're at the Holy Hand House right here in the I think it's the North Ward.
Well, we're going to make sure we take our horses.
Yep.
We're not going to leave them there.
Can't leave behind
Go to the
horses.
stables and the stable boy has got your horses ready to go.
Is he still like us or not, the stable boy?
He's a stable boy, so he doesn't really have an opinion. He just is doing a job. He's too low on the totem pole to really care, so it's not like he's not nasty with you or anything. He's just a young man doing a job.
Okay, then I'll give him a silver piece if he's a nice young guy.
Yeah, he is. He's holding no grudge on the fact that something happened in Waterdeep. He lives in Waterdeep. He understands like crazy shit like this happens all the time. They're, you know, you're just the scapegoat this week.
Don't we know it?
You're not the only adventurers to get blamed for something, you know. But yeah, it seems like everywhere you guys go, it seems like it's harder and harder for you to find inns or taverns that'll let you stay. A lot of word has gotten around. What kind of ideas would your characters throw out there? You're in this huge city, you know. You've got some money, but it's hard. It's becoming hard to spend it, you know. So, what would be some ideas? What would your characters do?
I'd want to be studying the plans for this airship more.
Yeah, I'm with
Figuring
Brew
out
on that
what-
one.
Yeah.
What's our plan of attack for this thing coming in? Like, what's our end goal with it?
Take it.
Oh yeah.
When
Yeah, because we don't know what it is, right? Really.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really don't have a whole lot of information. You have the location, which is in the market, because it's the only place that had a space big enough to land a big Zeppelin in the whole entire city.
well, I think we need to find a shelter where we can do private study and planning, and
Yeah, I think-
you know, have a base of operations. So it doesn't have to be the nicest place. In fact, if it was more,
What
you
if
know,
we can find
average.
like an abandoned place or something?
well,
to, like,
Nimin, you had
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
in the field ward, you had an area where you had that stash. It's
Yep.
it's nothing more than an abandoned warehouse that you took claim in, and it's been a while. So is that kind of what you guys are thinking?
Yeah,
Great
I'm
idea,
gonna
Nim.
suggest to the group. Yeah. Like, hey, I have a place we can go to, guys. In the field ward. It's not as comfy as we're used to, but we could turn it into a little home.
I pat him on the back and say, "Great idea, little friend."
Yep. Whatever gives us shelter for the evening.
Sure,
Yeah,
I'm
you
in.
guys don't have to go too far. You pack up and leave the Holy Hands house. You walk up the large high road with a lot of people on it. You guys get through the upper towers. You pass two gigantic guard towers that are open. You kind of think back to your time when you first came to Waterdeep and how hard it was to get in, and how there was lines all the way past outside of the field ward just waiting to get in. And you see the free flow of people now, but you also see the clockwork, people there. And you get into the field ward. It's the poorer section of town, so there's a lot more smoke in the air. There's a lot more smells of food cooking and mold on houses that are falling down. Patchwork roofs and leaky sewers, and so it's not your former glory. You arrive at this little tiny corner of an abandoned warehouse that Nimin turned into a safe house, probably at this point years ago. There's dust on the floor and cobwebs in the air floating as you creak open the door that pretty much falls off the hinges as you open it. It's empty. It's got broken boxes, a cupboard that has been the mirror has been smashed on it. It's in squalor. So that's what you're welcome to.
It's perfect, Nim, thank you. And I mean it too.
Super homey.
Great.
Okay, so
I'm gonna hopefully land some straw.
yeah, I guess we can all kind of make our own bed.
Why don't you
Maybe
guys
Bring
get-
my horse
Mine's
inside.
Okay. All right. Why don't you all roll me a survival check to see how well you can make a house a home kind of deal, like just to kind of give me some ideas of like what your characters would be doing.
19.
16. That's the
That is a 13.
And for me, that's a 18.
Okay, so Nimin basically just stands around and tells everyone what to do. But because you're also strong and buff and you have no problem getting things cleaned up, and you have like a box tipped over for a table with some like linen, some like moldy linen on it, and you manage to sweep it up, and kind of knock down some of the cobwebs. The door still only has one hinge, but it's secure for now.
My horse can
This-
just stand in front of the doorway,
Yeah, yeah.
hold the door up.
Anna, do you have a repair cantrip or not?
Or a mending, yeah.
I have
mending or whatever it
mending.
is?
You have
Yep,
mending.
I have mending.
Would you take?
What did you need to be mended there, Lucian?
Does the door? Can you cast it on the door to make it?
Oh yeah,
function?
absolutely.
So what is?
And I
what do you
cast
do?
mending on the door by saying, bind and mend together the splinters of the door, and so make it once again a workable portal.
And yeah, you see the wood and the screws fly up off the floor and into the hinges, and it's nailed back up, and it's now a workable door. And you even have a little locking mechanism on it, so you can lock yourselves in if you need to.
Thank you, Melora.
No
Are we gonna get
worries.
some Rest.
Is there a place for our horses nearby or in a part of this warehouse? or-
Yeah, somewhere in the alleyway you've managed to tie your horses up, but Brew brought her horse inside, so there's not a whole lot of room. And it does smell a little bit
It-
like a horse in there.
It keeps me warm.
It is did manage to lay down on the ground, and Brew, I could imagine Brew just laying on the ground with her horse and being as big as a horse.
Spooning my horse.
Yeah, 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 for real.
Scratching its belly.
Yeah, yeah. So you
We
guys
both snore.
put out the things that you got from the captain's quarters, the information, the schematics, of the Mach 2 Watchmen, and the orders to secure the market and get ready for the airship to arrive. You also, as you're doing that, out of the pile of papers that you guys have, you see a couple of pamphlets that you got from the man that Nimin was hired to kill. Pamphlets about the Harpers.
So we got that with the other information from that captain's
Yeah.
quarters.
Yeah.
So they must know or want something to happen to him. So when we look at the plans, because we really don't know what this machine is,
Right.
can we understand that it somehow is going to float or it's going to be airborne?
You know that it's coming in by air. That's what it says in the report. It doesn't have it just calls it an airship.
Okay.
And that's kind of a word, like I said before, was a little bit foreign to you guys, kind of like trying to make sense of it at first. But after studying the papers, those of you with a pretty decent intelligence, I don't know what's everyone's intelligence looking like. Who's the dumbest
Yeah.
person in the group?
Probably me.
Who do you think?
I'm a 10.
You're a 10? Yeah.
Nope. I'm 8.
No, okay. You understand how
14.
swords are put together, Lucian. You have no idea how this is put together. Brew, you could care less. You're scratching the horse's belly, you know? Malara, you had 14, Sydenham?
Yeah.
And Malara, what
Yeah,
was yours?
14.
So both
14.
basically it's going to be Nim and Malara looking over the schematics and looking over the information and kind of like making the most sense out of all of you. Both the two of you have the most understanding of what's going on.
I
Sounds
don't know what
good.
they mean by airship. Like I understand that perhaps it's powered by something, but
It's magic.
Powerful magic, yeah. I'm chasing
No.
Shep like a cat.
You
So
can't say no, Laura. You don't know.
well, there's clearly math on the margins here that actually makes sense as to how this thing might work. But
Yeah, magic math.
those are just magical symbols. Those aren't anything real.
It's just like incantations or whatever you guys use.
What would Nimon think about all that?
I would think Niman knows. He's heard stories through like his travels and through like dealing with some of the people he deals with of these things, but he doesn't fully understand it
Yeah.
himself yet, right? So, yeah, he I've heard stories of these, but I've never knew if they were real or not. Um, I have no idea how they work.
There's a being a bard. Do you have like a lore that you can ability that you can pull back on? And
Well, because yeah,
You could roll history.
yes, my dad would be was a bard, and then like Thalarin was also a bard, right? So
Yeah.
I've been around them, and I've heard stories from all them.
Okay.
So that's, I would think
Yeah,
that's
because
where his-
bards are the history keepers. That's one of the
Yeah,
few
yeah.
things that people don't understand about high fantasy is like these are the people that memorized oral traditions and histories and songs. So what would the plan? What would you like to plan out? What would you guys like to do? Would you like to go do something before this happens?
Can we like
or-
stake out the place a little?
I asked Nimon,
Understand.
are these
size.
things powerful? Like, do we have to fear it? You know, does it have weaponry? Does he know
I don't-
that?
Yeah, I don't know. Would I know that?
There's no
Yeah, we're gonna-
schematics of the
Roll.
airship. There's only schematics of the Mach 2 and
Okay.
other mechanisms, constructs.
Okay.
But there's no. It's not like, this is what
A
it is.
manifest.
Yeah, yeah. It's,
yeah.
it's just like
Okay.
secure the fucking market, get it done. you have
Okay.
a few days to get this done. They're on their way.
Well, I think
Well,
we should try
I,
to infiltrate this market.
Yeah, I agree. I was just going to say I agree with Brew, and now I agree with Nim that we should stroll around the market and see what's up.
All right, let's
All right, but
see.
don't be suspicious. Okay.
Well,
Don't
we
be
can
suspicious.
Don't be.
we can wear cloaks and try to.
No, we're not suspicious.
disguise
We're never
ourselves a little bit.
suspicious.
I mean,
Well,
we
maybe
could-
not disguise, but act aloof. Question
Well-
around, being like, "What's going on today?"
Well, we're coming more from a poor area, so we can dress down a bit, like we're just naturally coming from a place where we live, and not quite beggars, but you know what I mean. We don't need to show any wealth or opulence. So
All right.
I think I brought such an outfit, and Malara pulls out a just slightly worse looking outfit.
Yeah, yeah.
it's not as bright a blue as the other.
It's
outfit
about
is.
Correct.
It's about.
It's still
30
very high
minutes.
class.
It's about 30 minutes of walking there, or would you be taking your horses?
I don't know. What do you guys think? Horses may be too cumbersome and draw too much attention.
But if we need to make a
Without
quick
losing them
escape,
again. Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's lots of alleyways we can escape from.
true that. Maybe we do leave our horses here just for safekeeping. Does this place have a stable? I mean, I guess not. It's just
market.
a barn.
It's a
Yeah,
market, so I'm
yeah.
sure there's places to tie your
Oh no, I'm
horse up.
saying like our area is just
Our
like a
place.
giant
you're
open.
Just, you're just
Yeah,
in an
like an alleyway.
alleyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in a fucking shady alleyway with your horses tied up, and they're like stepping on garbage and stuff. So, I mean, it's up to you.
Maybe I
guys.
do want to bring it down there and maybe put it in a nicer spot. Put my Thunderbolt in a nicer accommodations.
I wonder what kind of stables there are. Oh,
Plus, I
there's
don't want to just
tons of
leave
stables.
Thunderbolt tied out, in case someone comes by and just, lifts him off the street.
Okay, we can.
Why
We
you put them
can.
inside?
Like inside our barn or whatever.
Yes.
Warehouse.
Yeah, just
Yeah, we can do
just
that.
Put them all inside. Yeah. All right.
I'm all right with that. sorry, Thunderbolt. I tried to advocate for your comfort, but we might just tie you
Um,
up inside.
As
Well-
as we're doing all this, I'm playing my lute, just fiddling with it. And as I'm doing that, I play a certain tune, and a shadowy figure appears.
Ooh.
And I know from my dad and everything and Thalarin that some tunes can have magic to them. And what I just cast was Unseen Servant.
Ooh.
So this little shadow person appears, and I know what to do. I know what this is, and I think to myself, I'm like, we can leave the horses in here. I've got someone here who will take.
Oh,
care of it."
nice.
So I'm gonna
Oh.
command my unseen servant to take care of our horses while we're gone and clean up any shit and whatever else. they
Do
have
we
to do.
see this little guy?
Yeah, you can see the shadowy figure. I think
What
so,
is
right?
that?
I don't know. I don't
I'm gonna
know.
try to attack it.
Would
Yes.
would you stop,
this-
Brew?
Yeah. Absolutely.
What is that?
I because actually, yeah, because if you attack it, it
I pull out my wand.
has an AC of 10, 1 hit point, and a strength.
We've
of
been
2.
discovered.
This is gonna be
We're compromised.
Um,
I love that.
Run,
uh,
horse. Save yourself.
Yeah, no, I explained to you guys. I'm like, no, this is this. Sometimes certain songs can allow for certain magical things, and this shadow will follow my commands and do what I ask. It can it's basically like our maid of the house. So it'll take care of
Ghost,
it.
Nim. Straight up ghost.
It's a ghost, but it's a servant ghost.
It's a good
Well, you could
ghost.
warn me before you bring
a
a
good
ghost
ghost.
into the family.
I didn't believe in ghosts until one cleaned up my horse's shit.
Never believed in ghosts.
It'll also, do our laundry and serve us drinks and food if we wanted to.
That's pretty nice. That's a pretty
Yeah.
good spell.
Can it just like make us food?
Yeah. it
Like
will.
out of
You can
nothing?
I can command it to make whatever you want. You want to grill
Wherever you found this loot, awesome loot so far. Love it.
Well, I
So
think
you-
it's not the loot; it's him. But besides that,
Yeah, but
So we don't have to give this thing bread and cheese and meat and lettuce and tomatoes to make a sandwich. It can just make it.
it just makes it.
She's really focused on the sandwich.
she'll take 2.
Anytime I want.
This is what you're talking about on the way there, by the way. This is the conversation.
have-
that's
Oh, did we
So many
bring
questions for
Blur?
you.
Is also.
Oh yes. Did
Yeah.
you bring Blur?
I bring Blur.
He's on his leash. He's got to be leashed up.
Okay, here's what can I?
Are you gonna
I
ride
was kinda
Blur?
thinking, no. I never thought of that. Blur's probably big enough. I could do that.
About
now.
this point, yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking. I was like, can I have Blur trained to kind of hide in the alleys and the shadows without getting caught? Is there like a
We might have to role play
kind of
that
challenge
in
you
the
want to do?
yeah, a little challenge in the future if you want to let him off the leash.
You could do this as
because-
practice.
Yeah,
as
yeah,
training.
If you want to let him off the leash, because here's the thing: you were told the only way you could have that cat
Right.
was so if he gets caught, if he rolls a stealth check and messes up and falls into somebody's bath or something, and
Yeah.
causes a problem, walking
but
on the
that-
rooftops, who knows? But yeah,
With
we
that said, and I forgot. I'd have him on a leash and a muzzle or whatever. So
Yeah,
we'll do that.
that's-
For,
A muzzle.
yes, he's
Yeah,
a dangerous
good.
magical creature, and you guys are already in trouble.
We gotta
I was
get
gonna say
a-
that's gonna bring some attention too.
Lucian
That's what I was
and
thinking.
Brew, do you do anything special to hide your appearance?
I don't
Yeah.
think Brew would.
she's just walking.
If,
I,
if people know her, they're gonna know her. Like,
Yeah,
What am
she
I
kind
gonna
of
do?
stands
Paint
out
my skin?
anyway. She when she's how tall are you?
I am. Let me check. 7'4".
Yeah, when you're a good 1.5 taller than everybody else. No, more than that. Oh yeah, 1.5. You're gonna stand out.
So as you guys are walking down the high road, it is full of people going about their business, going about their day, moving around, carts and people carrying things. You do see a couple patrols of city watchmen. And I want you to at that point, if they're definitely look like they are scanning the crowd of people, and it looks like they are looking for somebody.
Huh. Well, I'm not gonna stare right at them. I'm gonna try to avert my eyes. But
I'm gonna pretend like I'm looking at some store fruit or something market being sold.
Nathan, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna stealthily kind of blend in with the crowd.
You
just
said
in
the
case.
word. You got to give me a roll.
Yeah.
I know it's pretty much
Everyone-
pointless because you got a fucking 23 in stealth or whatever. But
Okay, so this thing that if I roll under 10, it
Yep.
becomes. I thought that would add the
modifier.
modifier. it doesn't. It just makes it a 10. So I never really fail, but I also don't roll high. So I rolled a 10 on that roll.
Yeah, well, yeah, they see you, but luckily you don't feel like you're the one that they're looking for. You do feel like they make note of the fact that you're walking with Blur, but they see that you are following all the rules that were conditioned to you, and so they
Properly chained and
move
muzzled.
past. Brunera, what do you? Yeah, exactly. Brunera, what do you got going on?
I think she's just gonna lean against something and make direct eye contact with them and dare them.
They see
She's
you.
doing intimidation.
They
Intimidation.
They see you and they immediately walk up to Brunera. And there's two
How's it going, fellas?
watchmen. Yeah, they just stare at you with their mechanical eyes, and you hear some like gears whirring inside and moving around, and then you hear them say, "Identify."
Identify what?
Tell us
You
who
wanna
you
know what-
are.
Me? Can't believe you don't know who I am.
Subject wanted
don't-
for questioning.
No.
I at this moment want to come up. So you said there's two of them.
Yeah.
I want to use my Ray of Frost and touch their. Like, if I can identify the power sources, maybe I'll do that first. Can I identify where their power source is?
Ooh. Give me. Let's see here. Give me a quick investigation roll.
I'm proficient in that now.
Are you good?
Yeah. It's an 11.
Oof. Yeah. There's a lot of things that are whirring and glowing inside of this guy, so you're not really too sure.
Yeah, because I wanted to like come up behind it and like make their power center freeze, but if I don't know where it
Yeah,
is, I
you-
don't know if I'd risk that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm just kind of-
but-
I'm watching this situation unfold and worried for Brew.
Brew, can you think back what might have gone wrong here? Where we're being noticed from?
No.
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 Yeah, you're wanted for questioning.
I don't think I am.
Please come with us to the castle district.
How about you just keep walking?
Negative, they say, and they get a little bit more defensive and start to like stand on each side of you.
Keep walking.
Roll me an intimidation, but with disadvantage because they're robots. They're autonomous.
Will do.
They're just following orders.
Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
Yeah, first one's 15. I have to do math. Second one is. Ooh. That one's better, but I guess 15.
15. They realize that they're going to do this, but they realize that they're probably going to need backup. And so all of a sudden you start to see one light up really bright red and yellow, and like light starts coming off of them, and a really large like alarm sound is now going off in the middle of the high road. And people
From him.
yeah, from the watchman, yeah.
All right, I
So they're
smash it.
they're both still there.
Yeah, they're both still there, but they're calling for backup.
I smash the one that's screeching. I attack him.
Alright, let me get my
Can I just throw a blanket over them?
I'm already smashing the one that's in front of you, so I can't let him fight you, and I can't let him call anymore. So let's
I
take
will
him out
also
and run.
smash. I will also smash.
So do we roll initiative, or what do we do?
If you're going to an attack, I will let you initiate with an attack, and after you attack, I want you all to roll initiative. Technically, I mean, it's a little bit of a surprise, so I'm gonna let you attack, and then we're gonna roll initiative.
I mean,
So
if the other
of
two don't want to be in the fight, they don't have to be.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I think Nim will stay to the shadows and kind of watch, and he's ready
Yeah.
to do whatever he has
So-
to do.
Same until I figure out how we're
Same.
gonna do this.
I know Lucian can handle.
Yeah,
Well,
Lucian and Brew
Let
together could probably handle one each.
me
Alright.
see what we got here. I might have a.
Well, here, turn it off your screen. I don't want to see.
What?
You're on the stream, so if you pull up any stats, oh, you're making
Oh,
a
I'm just,
map.
I'm
Okay.
just looking at maps, yeah. I was thinking about looking at maps. We'll see if we even need one. Because there are two ones in alarm mode. Let's see here. Do we got any roads? See my library. Let's see if I can find a battle map really quick. And what do you got going on, Lucian? Why don't you just give me a couple of attacks here?
yeah, mace and sword attacking the one that started screeching first.
We're not watching Hulu ads. Here we go. Street chase.
Perfect.
I like this music.
You said we had to
Yeah.
seek out our own fights, and Lucian wasted no time.
Oh, is it not letting us download as a JPEG? How should I do this then? What was that, Hannah?
Screenshot that.
Screenshot it?
Yeah.
Just steal
Windows Shift S.
it? Just,
Smarty pants.
and then take it over.
I mean, it's not like you're gonna sell it. You're just gonna use it for a hot minute.
Yeah, true.
I'm telling.
Don't tell on me. I'm your DM. You're not allowed to tell on your DM. Okay, let's see here if we can create a page. Map. Upload. Might have to make it pretty big. Let's see if that worked.
Oh, that's nice.
It's a little small. See if I can align to grid. Let's see. That's a little bit better. Let's see what you guys look like pulled out onto the. Oh yeah, see.
I will stomp on you.
True. So this is why is because I'm pulling it out onto the map layer, the tokens. There we go. Niven's over here. Malara's over here. She was nearby. I feel like we could be a little bit smaller, but
Just general idea for playing.
yeah, just general idea here. Creatures, monsters. What kind of creatures and monsters do we got for this?
Golems.
Yeah, I don't know. Might just have to do skeletons. Yeah, bunch of.
They don't have Mechazoid soldiers.
No, I don't think they. Oh, animated armor. It's exactly pretty much what we
Perfect.
Hey.
got here. So let's move you over here. So yeah, you're in the crossroads. You're here at the cross of Solomor and the High Road. Right in the middle of the crossroads here. This one is alarming. making all sorts of noise. The other
I
one,
smashed.
yeah, you smashed that one. What'd you roll for that one for the attack?
Do I get all 3 or just 1?
Just the one.
All right, then the first one was 21,
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
and then I did 11 damage.
Okay, everybody, roll initiative.
Change
Let me
my
know
buttons.
what you got here.
20.
Nat
Good.
20.
You got
Okay.
that 22?
A dirty 20.
A dirty 20? Anna, did you actually get a nat 20 or did you just say that?
I actually got a nat 20.
Dang.
Dang it.
Dang it.
Well, no, I'm gonna
11.
I got a nat
messing up all my stuff.
22.
Oh, if you don't want to be in
Let's
it, you don't have to.
go.
Oh, well. I'll still.
Yeah, because
pass it
unless you or I attack, they probably aren't noticing us.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in the shadows and hide, but I'll roll initiative.
They'll absolutely want to see me after I cast
Well,
stuff on you
if you roll
guys.
initiative, you're going to be in the fight. So if you want to stay out of the fight, don't roll initiative.
Okay, yeah, I'll stay with them.
And when you enter
Great.
fight, I'm going to have you roll initiative.
All right, I'm in it.
You're in it? All right. You're like, I'm keeping that nat 20.
Hell yeah, I am.
All right, so I'm going to post this into... Oops, I was supposed to be in live sessions, but... There you go.
That's a dirty 20.
That's a nat 20.
Ooh, what's his dex then?
His dex is +1. So you'd probably go first.
Ha ha ha.
You got a better deck?
Wings.
I got 2, but it's still better. I think that's correct.
Oh, darn it.
All right.
Did my 11 points of damage do anything to be noticed to the character?
He definitely got a scrape across his armor, across his mechanical armor. Yeah.
Okay. Just want to kind of gauge
Oops.
how tough they are.
They're a medium construct. They've got some pretty well-made armor. But you noticed that they're not the same as the ones in your schematics. Like, you're smart enough to notice that that shape does not look like the other shape, you know?
Okay.
All right, so top of the order, we got Lucian.
No,
It's
it's me.
actually Laura.
Oh, how did I get that? Oh, that's weird.
Did it jumble it
There
up
we
on
go.
you?
It jumbled it up on me. All right, Malara.
I mean, I'm not gonna do anything super fancy because I think these two got it. So I'm gonna cast Bless on myself and Lucian and Brew. So now y'all have a +1 to your attack rolls and saving throws, or a plus D4. Plus D4.
Nice.
That's what I always forget to say.
Let me get my sticky note.
Get your sticky
And
note.
then I don't think I can do anything else because I think I read up on cantrips, and you're only really supposed to cast 2 cantrips, but not a cantrip and a spell slot.
Yeah.
And that's only if you don't expend two actions.
Hey,
It's just a bonus and an action.
Blessing 3 people with Malara's,
Pretty good.
moonlight. Pretty good.
Pretty good. Yep. All right, I'm good.
All right, on to Red. Red is alarming, making a lot of noise. He's gonna turn and face
Pew,
Lucian.
pew, pew.
And he's going to attack with his slam attack. Melee. He's going to raise his both arms into the air really, really mechanically and then bring them down as hard as he can. And we're gonna botch. So yeah, he misses completely. You sidestep him, and the ground beneath you is just like the rubble from the earth is like spewed up, and he misses. Okay. Next is Brew.
I'm gonna rage.
You gonna rage?
I'm gonna rage.
You're so mad these fucking guys came over to question you.
Why can't they just leave me alone?
I don't know.
Just trying
You
to live my life.
break into some you break into some places, and it turns out you get to be wanted for questioning.
Yeah, stupid. Anyways, I'm gonna hit. Who's in front of me? Blue.
Blue, yeah.
To hit.
What's that?
13.
13, gonna miss.
And I'll take the second attack.
All right.
Did you do your die
That's better.
4? Right?
Oh, I didn't.
Blessings.
Blessings.
blessings
It's
on you,
literally on a
Blue.
sticky note in front of me. Oops. So 13 plus 3, 16.
That's gonna hit.
Hey.
Yay! My blessing worked.
Thank you, bless. 17 damage.
Dang.
And then I'll take second attack on the same guy. That
Right.
one is 22 to hit.
It's gonna hit.
Damage is 11, but I'm also going to put Frost Chill on it and add a d6.
Okay. D6 now? Nice.
Yeah.
So what is it
So,
all together?
oh, I got 6. 17.
17?
Another 17.
All right, tell us what that does to destroy the Clockwork Watchman.
Amazing. I'm just angry that these
Yeah.
fucking things won't leave me alone just because I had a bad day.
Because I had a
So,
drunken
first-
adventure breaking
Yeah.
into sensitive documents.
What, a guy can't break into a locked place anymore?
I believe it's called B&E.
Yes, a
Alright.
nice bed and Ekfist.
Oh, awesome.
First axe hit just goes into the shoulder, and then I take it out, and second one goes straight into its wherever its face looks like it is.
Yeah, and with the frost, it kind of froze the
Yeah.
rest of it, and it just fell over inert.
Yes.
Got to its power source, and it fell over inert.
Yep.
All right, wonderful. I love it. We're going to put a big old cross out on that one. All right, Lucian.
Alrighty. So, first one was a 2. Even my die 4 is not going to help me on that one.
No, probably not.
Second one was an 18.
It's gonna hit.
Third one was a 18.
It's gonna hit.
So 1 sword and 1 mace hit.
All right.
Let me do the sword first. Plus 10. Let me do the mace. 6 plus 5, 11. 21.
Yeah, he's still got just a little bit of fight left in him.
He's hanging on.
Yeah, not by much, but yeah.
Clink.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. he's like making a noise now, but it's more like like gurgling and the sounds of like mechanical parts grinding against mechanical parts. Malara.
I want to try to finish off Red with a little bit of Ray of Frost.
Okay, awesome.
Use it as a cantrip, and I attack, and I make a spell range attack.
Bless yourself.
forget about that too for myself.
See, it's hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it too. Where's a D4?
Plus, if there's any fallout, Brew gets +3 to saves with me.
I
Plus
got a total of a 13.
It's gonna miss.
Too bad.
Dang
So let me see if I got another bonus action cantrip. Don't think so. So, yep, that's about it. I tried to do Ray of Frost, and my inexperience as a wizard has yet to produce a confident Ray of Frost, so it misses.
Well, because you shot a ray of frost at him, he's gonna turn at you and shoot you with a net cannon.
Well, that's not nice.
The hell?
To you.
The hell?
What's that? What's
20,
number?
22.
Oh, well, that hits.
Yeah, 19. Let's go.
Now I get an
Um,
opportunity attack on him because he hit someone other than me.
Okay.
Ah.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Give me my
okay.
damage first.
You are restrained.
I'm restrained.
Yeah, a trailing cable anchored within the watchman's chest. A creature, including the restrained creature, can take its action to flee the restrained creature by succeeding a strength check. Alternatively,
On my turn, probably.
Yeah, there's some other things you can do.
Well,
You're covered.
I get
You're covered in
tied
a
up.
net, basically. You got a big giant net on you.
Hold on,
You've
Mel.
been netted up. Okay,
Netted.
make your attack for your sentinel. We'll see what you got going on here.
18 plus 7 is 25.
Well, I think you're gonna smash that mother trucker. Don't give me any damage. He's got 1 HP left. How does Brew get rid of this guy? There's now a
see-
net coming out of his, like a line going to the net that's wrapped around Malara now.
I see that Mel tried to do something really cool and it didn't work, and I'm going to blame this construct for
Yeah.
that. And I'm really mad.
As you
that-
should.
It didn't let my friend do a cool magic trick because I like seeing magic and I think it's cool. So I'm going to
You just like clap your hands. Oh, Patrick.
That was awesome.
So I'm gonna smash the little rope that's like tying the net to it, and then I'm gonna take that rope and wrap it around the construct and slam it in the back with my axe.
Yeah. You have no problem doing that. You coup de grace it. But here's the thing. Everyone's freaking the fuck out because you just attacked a bunch of town's guards. And they alerted for more, and you hear the mechanical footprints stomping your way. Skill challenge time. All right, everybody that runs, that's including you, Niman. I'm assuming you got back together with everyone and you guys are taking off. Is that my assumption? Is that
Yep.
correct?
Yes.
That's correct.
All
I'm
right.
gonna find
Cool.
a nearby, just like villager or whatever
A commoner,
who
yeah.
has just a commoner who has a cloak or like a quilt or like something on them,
All right.
and I'm gonna say, "Give me that cloak."
And intimidate them into giving you their cloak, okay?
Yes.
I need 3 successes before 2 failures, so give me a roll and we'll see what we got. We'll see what Brew gets into.
What? I guess we're just doing any skill.
Whatever skill you guys decide.
Okay.
Whatever skill you
got
think you would use.
13.
13. They are definitely scared enough to give you their cloak. They're a little bit hesitant at first, but they're like, I'll want that back. They're not as intimidated as they give it to you, but they're not as intimidated as you would like, you know.
I take it and put it on and start running.
All right. What does everybody else do?
I'm just hot on her heels with athletics, and I rolled a 18 modified.
All right. Yeah, you have
All
no
right,
problem keeping up with her. Lucian's.
Let's go, gang!
Yeah, Lucian's getting the fuck out.
I actually wanna. Oh, what were you saying?
It's the Jinkies.
Yeah, Jinkies.
I actually want to like kind of do a little spin move as the crowd is like around us, and then throw up my hood and pretend and do a deception check because I want to pretend like, oh, they went that way,
Okay.
and then like back up into an alley,
Just-
just kind of like quickly.
trying to tell everyone that,
I
trying to
wasn't just
pretend-
the one in the
yeah,
net.
for real. Yeah.
And that's gonna be a dirty 20.
Yeah. Yeah, you have no problem convincing everyone that the crowd starts pointing the same direction that you point, down towards where Niman is, the complete opposite way of which your guys are going to run. And so now, yeah, that works. Niman, just because, give me a roll. You guys managed to succeed, but I want to see.
Yeah, he's stealthily. He's doing what he does and
Yeah.
staying to the wall, which actually, yeah, that's like a 26.
Yeah, you're fine.
Just a casual 26.
Just a casual.
Little blur.
Just yeah, blurs with you. I'm assuming.
Yeah, roll with blur too.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, give me a roll. Just give me a roll. See what blur gets into. I like to.
Oh, he rolled the same thing as Nim, but what would it be? That is a 23.
Yeah.
We're stealthy.
So yeah, you guys managed to make it to the market, losing the tail. More watchmen showed up, but they very quickly were lured the wrong direction by Malara's deception. But you now know that Brew's wanted for questioning. I don't know what you guys.
Thanks a lot, Brew.
Yeah, how are you guys gonna handle that?
Welcome.
Can we take a quick bio break?
Sure. Yeah, you need a little break.
I need a little break and I need a little snack.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Pour myself some water. Yeah, that boo needs attention. Fighting in front of one of the finest spirit shops in all of Waterdeep, apparently.
Ooh.
Spirit as in alcohol.
Yeah. Baffales, bottles, exotic wines, and ordinals.
Glad Brew didn't notice it.
Or did she?
She grabs something through the window.
Yeah,
on the way
smashes the window and grabs something. Well, we're already on the run. No, stuff like that would hit your alignments, being evil.
What is what is Brew doing?
Nothing. We were just talking about how there was that corner that you guys were fighting on, the intersection. There's a shop called Bethel's Bottles and Exotic Wines and Cardinals. So it's like a spirit shop.
Mm-hmm. The winery.
Yeah, the widest offerings from around Faerun. Wow, they don't even have you don't even have to go to the shop. They'll ship it right to your residences. That's pretty nice. Imagine getting a job there. I'm a delivery guy for Bethel's bottles and exotic wines and cardinals. That'd be a good start for a character for like a level 1 in Waterdeep.
That'd be really cool. Yeah.
Like, all right, everybody get
Gosh.
jobs somewhere, and that's your character. What's up, Bo? Did you give him more food?
I did not give him more food. He had some on his plate,
He
but
must have just ate. He's licking his chops.
yeah, he ate whatever was on his plate.
Oh, he needs treats.
He probably could use some.
That's why you're grandpa.
Yep, I like giving him treats.
He's so cute when you come and visit and he gets up in the door to see what's going on.
I love that. Little head pokes out.
His little head pokes up over the door. What are you guys doing out there?
I like orange cats too. I think they're really cute.
Yeah, orange boys are a good cat. I better grab a snack too.
We have these Nutri-Grain bars, and they're the brand name, but like the non-brand name, the Meyer brand, is almost better.
Oh, yeah, I like Nutri-Grain.
Yeah, I prefer.
Josh turned me on to IQ bars. Those are really good.
Huh.
What are
The pro-
those?
They're protein bars, but they're vegetarian,
Huh.
and they have the box I buy has peanut butter cup and chocolates with sea salt, and they're both like really good, like eating cookies and candy almost.
Dang.
I have a bunch. I'll bring some to you guys next time, so you can try it.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, chocolate with sea salt sounds pretty good. That's a good combo. What are you guys getting for snacks?
Someone gave me a gummy and a Viva Puff.
Nice. What's a Viva
what?
Puff?
Yeah, I was asking someone else about that today. It's space. Someone said it's kind of like your guys's, what's it called? Mallow bars? It's got like a cookie, like a graham cookie base with a layer
Mhm.
of jelly and then marshmallow on top, and it's all covered in chocolate.
Nice. That sounds pretty good
I
though.
don't think I've ever eaten anything like that, but that sounds awesome.
No? It's really good.
I have. I've had a Mallow bar.
Those are like an old time
Those are
treat.
like grandpa cookie, yeah. Grandpa candies.
And that's why I like them.
Yeah, there's a candy cane version I posted in the
The Discord.
character Discord.
That's crazy.
Viva Puffs.
It almost looks like a peanut butter patty from Girl Scout cookies.
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, a graham cracker. All right, so it doesn't
Yeah,
take
that-
you guys only but like 15 minutes to get from where you were running, like maybe like 10 minutes to get to the market. Do you do anything to help Brew blend in? Is there anything that you guys can do, or is there anything that you want to do?
Anything you can do.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that she stays covered and try to slouch down, Brew. Come on, you can't be so tall.
I'm gonna. Can I find like a stick somewhere? Any kind of stick, like a mop handle, something.
Roll me a perception check. See what you can find on the way.
That's a 6.
You find a stick. It's not a very big stick, but it's a stick.
Can I try to use it as like, I'm kind of
You really,
like bending over in pain?
You really have to.
It's
reach
my
down.
walking
Yeah,
stick.
it's like a really low walking stick, so you have to
No,
bend
I'm still gonna try.
All right. I like that. Just
I'm an old crippled
You
woman.
might have to roll a performance every once in a while.
I can do that.
So
Come on, Granny, let's go.
But when you guys get to the market, where you normally see like a bunch of buildings and like a bunch of like merchant tables set up outside, and it's a really nice day. So like you'd expect to see a lot of stuff out and about, and people coming and going. You do not. It's
Huh.
like open. It's wide open. All the shops are shuttered and shut up. You see a lot of angry shop owners out and about walking around and having drinks, and like they're on a permanent break for the day. But you don't see people in the market. You do see a lot of people, a lot of the clockwork watchmen and people that are involved with the castle ward, captains and whatnot. A couple of different higher ranking guards. You do see them there, kind of setting things up, like coordinating things off and setting things up.
Looks like we came just in time before the arrival of this ship.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's still pretty early. So.
I'm gonna make small talk with one of the shop owners that's just standing around drinking.
Yeah, there's
What's going?
You see a couple of them hanging out at a table nearby, having a couple glasses of wine. And when you approach them, they kind of snivel a little bit. They say, "Damn city guard has the whole place shut down. Can't believe it. It's never happened before. We're all out of work for the day. They've compensated us, but only for about as much as I can drink, And they start having a couple sips.
How can they rob the pockets of the honest man that's day of work? I kind of go along with them and commensurate with them a little bit. So
honestly, they won't even tell us what it's for. They say we'll find out, whatever that means.
what do you think it could be? I mean, what do they want to show?
Who knows? Could be all sorts of things. It could be perhaps a firework display or something. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's a little early for fireworks, though. I mean,
he does nod,
Yeah.
and he is kind of like, now that you're mentioning it, it is a little bit weird.
yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I just don't trust people that rob the common, ordinary man.
Yeah, he likes that. Yeah, he's agreeing.
Trying
with
to-
you.
Trying to put a little anger and
Yeah, you stirred him up a
problem.
little bit. Yeah, he's agreeing with you. Yeah, thieving.
Well, good luck, my friend. And I go, here. I mean, how much does a glass of wine cost?
Yeah, just like a silver.
Yeah, and let me buy a round of wine for you, good fellows. So I, pay for a round of wine for them.
They cheer a little bit, and thank you, and yeah, people are just going about their business, securing the area. You're seeing a lot of people like walking around and like measuring stuff, and like mostly in the open, like middle of the market. Do you guys just kind of like stick around the edges and?
Yeah, I'm kind of staying out of sight. Can I do a perception or something to see if I recognize like any harpers or any like nobility or any like anyone that might be of importance here?
Yes.
Let's say 16.
So Nimin, you kind of like step between the crowds and kind of like move your way in, get a little bit closer to the market center, and you see a lot of watchmen coming and going, moving things around, getting ready, like laying things down, and among them, among the rest of the humans that are walking with them, you do see Lara Voss. You do see Miss Voss, your former boss, your Harper contact.
All right, so I speak to the. Well, I guess are we all in a group right
If
now?
you, I'm gonna say that you kind of went off and kind of like
yeah,
saw that
I was
yourself.
thinking the scope of things myself. I'm gonna get on our earpieces and say, yeah, the Harpers are here. Be careful. Keep a low profile.
I start to look around worryingly.
You see, if you want to roll a perception, if you're looking around.
Oof. A 7.
You see a lot of people and a lot of you're more focused on how many watchmen are around. You're getting a little nervous.
Yeah. I'm like darting my eyes back and forth between the watchmen, seeing if they're giving any indication of noticing me or my friends, but I don't notice the Harpers like
Yeah.
directly nearby me.
All right, you kind of scoped it out. Is there anything else you would want to do?
After I see Laura, I'm gonna like kind of sneak into like an alleyway or somewhere where I'm hidden, and I'm gonna cast Disguise Self on myself, and I'll go into my dwarfen form that I've been using.
Does she know about that form? Because she had spent time with you.
Yeah, right. And I
She
think she
would
may have seen
know.
it when I first.
Yeah.
Then I will go to like a female dwarf.
Yeah, okay. That's yeah, all right. Well, Nimon would know that she had seen
That's
him
what I'm
like that.
thinking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can retcon that, no problem. So yeah, you do walk out of the alley as a different person.
Do you disguise
Yeah.
blur though?
I have Blur tucked away. He would be like. I like to think I have him like in a alleyway or in a. Let's see. Can I like find like a?
I
Kinda bigger
mean,
now, isn't it?
nearby there's
Is there some place
there's
that I
this
can, like,
many
hide him?
there's
That would be
yeah, Many Cats Alley.
many cats.
Would you like to hide Blur the
Yeah,
giant
Yeah.
the-
You just hear meow.
Yeah.
home to many cats feed on scraps from the surrounding butcher shops? It's the perfect place for Blur.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would think I would put him there and like, yeah, he's eating away at the scraps and hanging out with the other cats.
Playing with them. That would be
Oh,
so
cat.
cute.
Yeah, that's an adorable little image.
He's playing with like 5 different cats with his tail, like tentacles.
Yeah, tentacles, yeah. All right, so what else do you do after you do that? What do you got
All
going
right,
on?
I'm more freely
What's on
like
your mind?
walking around now, and could I like go near Laura and see like if I can overhear anything or if there's any talk of what's going on here?
You try to get a little bit closer, just like casually strolling up, and very quickly a couple pair of watchmen walk up to you and tell you that it's a restricted area.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go. What do I want to do? I have all these new like things to play with now as a bard, and I'm like,
Yeah,
wanting to,
trying
but
to figure them out. Yeah.
yeah, I got some fun stuff I could do. All right, I'm gonna go away from the group. I don't want to be near them. And I'm once again gonna go on the earpiece and tell them to like, yeah, Laura Voss is here. Like, keep a low profile, stay out of sight. And once I do that, I'm gonna cast a message and get in Laura's head and say, "Doing some business, I see."
Who dat? Who dat?
Yeah, you immediately see her stop with the group and hear the message and then look around and look kind of like looking for you, like meticulously scanning the area. And then you hear her whisper to her other human companions, and they immediately start commanding the watchmen to spread out, and now everyone is on a little bit more of a high alert.
That's right. Some friends are watching, and then I'll cut it off from there.
You thoroughly made her paranoid.
Mm-hmm.
She does not like that. So for message, does she get a chance to reply?
Yeah, she could totally reply. Because I don't think I don't know if I like cut it off. I guess I could cut it off. I just cancel the spell.
Would you
But if
would
she
you
wants
do
to
it
say
right?
something, I would give her a
Okay,
second to
you'd
like
give her.
say something.
Okay, so
I'm
let
not gonna
me.
respond, but I will. I'd let her reply. And
Um,
it's only me and her that can hear it, right? So
she says, "Don't worry, we have the right tools to swat flies like you."
like that.
Oh.
Okay.
Thank
And she
God
plays a
Asana's
commercial.
here. I have so much work to do. I need Asana to come over and do all my DMing, and then I need to call State Farm Insurance, get my life insurance. All right. So yeah, she's a little worried, but not too worried now. She just wants to make sure everything is covered, so she's doubled the patrols. You guys leaving the market have a little bit of a hard time. You have to go between different patrols, but it's hot there now, so I don't know if you want to stay there. Just for the time
No, I'd rather
being.
leave.
Yeah, I'm
If
gonna
I see
whisper to them. I was
movement-
like, yeah, we should maybe get out of here.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
So yeah, I would head over right away to grab Blur, and me and the group can regroup.
You in the Many Cat's Alley?
Mhm.
Alley? All right. Yeah, it's a good little.
Yeah, like
hidden spot.
maybe I'd be heading over there, and I'd tell them to like meet us over in Mini Cat's Alley.
Perfect.
Many Cats Alley. Is that really what it's called?
You get there, and there are indeed many cats.
No way.
Oh, kitties.
What else is there? A guild house of glass blowers. A noble villa. Leading shipping clans. And then a bunch of butchers, apparently. And a warehouse for the crystal storage.
I mean, we're gonna try to hang out till the airship arrives, right? Like, we're at least gonna try to see that.
You guys don't want to do anything else before this happens?
I don't
wanna
know,
go
do we?
find some guitar strings for my
Oh, are
lute.
we shopping?
You could do
so
whatever
I was
you
gonna
want. Yeah,
go-
that's great. We got time. We got time
Um,
for things.
What's this? Is there a store? What was the?
Let me see. Music.
Yeah.
Academy of Music and Other Arts. I don't know.
Oh yeah, is there? Fine furs, splendid shoes. I'm looking at the stores that are nearby too. The tirelessly turning wheel.
I want to go to a scroll shop now that I can learn scrolls.
Yeah, Brew also wants to find a magic shop.
All right, let me do some research here.
Take you to the magic shop.
There is a shop, the tirelessly turning wheel, that sells all kinds of stuff from Faerun.
The
think you
tirelessly
did.
turning
It's
wheel.
a three-story tall building.
That's right around the corner.
yeah. That's
And
what
you
I'm
want to find magic shops in Waterdeep?
Oh, there's a Temple of Tyr, like right there.
Is there?
To the left, that kind of diamond-shaped thing.
Apparently there's Aurora's Emporium. Let's see where that is. Oh. Singing Dolphin catalog counter? What? I don't think that's what we're looking for.
Could be with imagination.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much what's gonna happen.
I was talking about gingers, not
What are you looking for at the magic shop?
not enough.
Look at for magic scrolls.
Magic scrolls.
Brew wants a disguise kit.
Yeah, bro.
A disguise kit. yeah, pouch of cosmetics, hair dyes, and small props. About 3 pounds, and usually runs about 25 gold. They would have a few at a general store here. So you walk into one of Aurora's magic shops, and she's got things from all over Faerun. Magic spells, trinkets, items, scrolls. Let's see here.
I'm specifically looking for like level 1, level 2 spell scrolls.
That helps.
Because that's pretty much, depending on how fast we level up, I'm only going to reach like a couple levels of wizard. Probably.
You find 3 or 4 second level spell scrolls. And you find one third level.
Can you send me the list of those so I can like look them up?
Yes. You find one Misty Step, one Shatter, and one Invisibility. And then you find one Fly.
One fly, huh? How'd that get in here?
It's one fly in the room with you. But yeah, there's a very nerdy, a little halfling with glasses and a very high-pitched voice, and he's just very eager to help and knows all the things about all the things in his shop, and is very eager to get you situated. It looks up at Brew like she's a tower, and it is a little bit fawning over Malara and her high elf situation. All right, let me see if I can get the cost for you there. Each scroll is about 100 gold pieces for the uncommon. And looking like 300 for the level 3.
I'm gonna need a loan.
How much do you need?
At least 40 gold because I only have 60, and I'm gonna probably get one of these level 2 scrolls.
If I give you 40 today, I need 80 in a week.
It's got interest. I thought a paladin was above scam interest rates.
I got it's called business is what it is. I can lend you 40.
Okay, awesome.
I got 52, so now I'm down to 12.
Okay,
I
I will
don't
be
know if you
broke
guys,
after this,
I
but
don't
that's
know if
okay.
you guys have anything to sell, or we might have to find some
Ooh,
ways to
I
make
might.
money.
Yes. Hold on. I have things in my bag of holding I could sell. So you're saying this little goblin? Who was the owner of the shop? I was reading.
No, it was a little halfling.
He was small.
Little nerdy
Little
halfling.
Okay, don't say the word goblin because that's probably really offensive.
Immediately to goblin.
So I'm like, oh, I'm really interested in buying one of your scrolls there, sir. Let me pull out a few items you might be interested in. And I pull out a black iron ring. It's not magical. I pull out a basic mace. I pull out a few gemstones too.
Ooh, okay. Now he's more interested in the gemstones than he is, and the ring than he is the mace.
I pull out 2 rubies.
Yeah, all right.
And I'm like, what would you give me for these? And I kind of like, bat my eyelashes at him.
Oh, are you
If
gonna, you're gonna try to
if I want to do a little
persuade?
persuasion. Yeah. Like I traveled so far and worked so hard to gather these rubies. They were very, very dear to me on my travels. What could you get them for me?
His jaw drops onto the ground. Like he's completely amazed that you brought in 2. They're pretty pretty good. What does it say about him? Just
It just says 2 rubies. However, you should probably know that I rolled a nat 1.
yeah, he's
So,
not. He's actually.
I'm trying to smile and bat my eyelashes at him, and I have something in my teeth.
Yeah, he's not. He's not interested in you at all. He is so
I guess I'm
enamored
only
by
faking.
these 2 rubies. He tells you, yeah, I could probably part with 2 scrolls for him. Yeah, sure. So a scroll each. Yeah, that seems like a fair deal.
You scroll each. That's quite generous of you. I mean, you seem so eager. Can I do like a
Insight.
what is that?
Insight. Yeah.
Insight, yeah. Oh, it's
I
way
hear
better.
any of this?
17.
He's trying to rip you off.
All right. Oh, it's just a scroll each. Sir, you don't know how much I had to do to get these rubies. They were actually my grandmother's, and I start like really like bluffing. I want to do
Well,
deception.
That's deception. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 23.
Oh man, now that you brought the grandma up, she feels really bad.
She-
having-
She bequeathed them to me on her deathbed, and she said, "Whatever you do, don't part with these rubies for just 1 scroll each."
He says, "Well, honestly, I gotta tell you, I don't know if I have enough gold in the store to make up. These are 5,000 each. I mean, I would really be, I'd really be remiss if I didn't tell you that I don't think that we can.
Well,
trade
what
these
else
rubies
do you
here."
have in your store here? 5,000 each. Damn.
How did you get him to tell the truth? I missed that part.
She
I
lied to him and
deceived
told
him about
him-
my dying grandmother.
Yeah, that they were her, bequeathed to her by her dying grandmother, and that she promised her not to give them away for just 2 scrolls. And
I
so-
can
so he
I can
felt bad.
cast the zone of truth as a paladin, and for 10 minutes he can't tell a lie. He can decide not to answer, but he can't tell a lie.
Okay, if you want
I
to
mean,
do that.
he
yeah.
already told her the truth. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, he already told her the truth.
I love that though.
The only thing, the only thing I wonder
That's
if he
really good.
wouldn't lie to me about what he might have that would be worth that much.
I don't know. Let me see what he would have.
Cause screw getting 2 scrolls. If these are worth 5 grand each, I want to see what you got. Potions for everyone.
Yeah. Potions all around.
I mean, he's basically telling you that like
I need to go to like somebody with higher aspirations.
You need to go. You need to take these to a bank, girl. You know, like, like I don't know what you're doing. You know, just
I didn't know. It just says 2 rubies. I don't know what that means. It doesn't say 2 rubies of mysterious origin. It says 2 rubies, 100 gold piece each.
I'm looking
Well-
at D&D Beyond, and they're telling me that they're worth quite a bit. So
Well, then someone lied to me on this parentheses.
when the rubies are the size of a softball, they're probably worth a little bit more than 100 gold.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so all right, so I got a few more gems for you. Maybe we can find a deal for a couple of scrolls on a couple of these, and I pull out 2 perfect azurites and 3 uncut diamonds.
What are there parentheses on those?
Yes,
Can you tell me what the parentheses are?
20 for the 20 each for the 2 perfect azurites, and 40 each for the 3 uncut diamonds.
These Azurite?
Azurites.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to see if my. Yeah, those are that's right. Those are right. Those are-
Okay, so the rubies are going back, and I'm
ruby-
gonna like
yeah.
wink at the guy and be like, keep that under wraps that I
Those-
have. Those in
those-
my fucking pocket right
Yeah,
now.
Those are and the uncut diamond.
Yeah, 3 uncut diamond, 40 gold piece.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, so what can we do with this? I would like to get a couple scrolls, please.
Yeah, let's make a trade. Yeah, no problem.
Heck yeah. I was looking specifically at your Misty Step scroll, Shatter scroll, and probably Fly.
Yeah, he's gonna roll them out and get them prepared for you, and weigh the diamonds and put them in a little tiny bag and put them underneath his little area and get them ready for display for later. And
So we come to an agreement. You're already like wrapping up. You're
Yeah.
gift wrapping my
Yeah,
scrolls.
these are great components for magical. All sorts of people are coming in and asking for uncut diamonds all the time. Yeah, this is perfect for me.
Okay, so I get rid of the 3 uncut diamonds. Is the 2 perfect as your rights part of the deal too?
Yeah.
Okay, so all of them are gone. I still have the rubies. Okay, so I got Misty Step, Shatter, and Fly. Sweet.
And it's 25 gold for the disguise kit for the Goliath here. Sorry.
I give your gold back to you, by the way, Lucian.
Okay.
Thank you. It's Brew, by the way.
It's nice to meet you.
Can I shake his tiny little hand?
A tiny little itty bitty hand. Yeah, it's like 3 fingers and.
But yeah, I'm gonna definitely study a couple of these later.
Alright, and you wanted a guitar string, let's see, or a violin string or a lute string?
Yes, yeah, lute string, I guess.
Let's see if we can see what that would cost. A full lute is 35, so probably about 5 copper. Yeah, I would say you'd find a place that's like a musical like instrument shop, and you just be like, I need to repair on this, you know.
Yeah.
And I will just like have like a really elderly dwarf in there like tuning a violin when you come in, and I think we'll for a single string, 5 copper. That's an easy fix.
We'll go 5 copper. Yeah, thank you, sir.
And he
Oops.
cleans it up and puts a new coat of lacquer on it and gives you a new string. Says I wouldn't touch
I'll throw a couple extra copper on. I'll flip a couple extra copper on the table for him.
it doesn't cost. Just don't touch it for a little while. Let it dry, and then it should be good as new.
All right. Thank you very much. And I pick it up and I kind of fiddle with it a bit, and I was like, that's much better.
Lucian, do you got anything you want to buy while you're out and about?
Nope.
You bought the potions already. That remember you did get some potions, so you should be all set.
I got one of the better healing potions in my backpack. That's it. So, is there any healing potions here for sale?
The magic place, yeah, you could buy some healing. Let me pull the price chart back up. Yeah, potion of healing are 50 gold piece. So
That'll almost wait, but I'll buy it.
You guys are gonna have to go to a bank and have Malara divvy up some gold for you.
Yeah.
Will the bank exchange my rubies for gold?
I'm sure. Yeah, the Bank of Waterdeep, they would love to have something like that. Yeah, they're
Okay.
That's how their economy runs. Is like adventurers bring shit in, and they're like, give it to me.
For a fee.
For a
I was gonna
fee,
say
yeah.
they're gonna take a little off the top.
Yeah, they're gonna take a little off the top.
Because
I'm
I
gonna have to haggle with some bankers.
I'm down to 2 gold, so I need a little bit of scratch. So,
Well, Mama's got some gold a coming.
awesome.
Is that where you want to go next?
Yeah, we might.
I guess so because I'm basically carrying around 2 nukes in my
Can't keep-
pocket.
You can't
Yeah.
keep holding on to that. Those rubies when they're worth that much. Not in this town.
I'm gonna detour from the group, but before I do, I'm gonna take Malara aside since I know you guys are going to the bank. I have something in my inventory called a small chest of platinum bars.
Whoa.
We're rich.
Holy
gonna
cow!
I'm gonna keep one of these bars. I don't know how much is in this. It just says small chest of platinum bars.
What is the?
I'm gonna
Is there a parentheses there?
No, it just says small chest of
Oh my
platinum
god,
bars.
this is
When did you get that?
when you,
Oh
when
yeah,
you-
where
I
did you
think-
get? I'm like, bro, where did you get this?
I think we must have got this from.
it's one of the things you smuggled from the manor, from the House Morin
Yeah.
estate,
Yeah.
and so
Yep.
are the
And we were
You've
rubies.
been hanging. You've been hanging on to this for like 2 weeks. What?
And we're living in squalor.
What is it called again?
Yeah. Why
A
were you sleeping in a
small-
barn?
A small
Listen.
what?
Small chest of platinum bars.
Yep.
Platinum bars.
Bars.
I'm like sniffing it and like licking it. Like that is platinum.
I'm looking in my bag to see if I have any money.
Yeah, you're like,
And-
wait a minute.
So I pull out like this like little round ball thing, and I'm like, I got this. What is this? I don't even know. And it's an orb, which Malara, you can use now that you're a wizard. It's a spell casting focus. I was like, Malara, do you have any use for
Ooh.
this? And I hand you it.
I like take it and like, yes. I'm starting to like really like pack on so a lot of shit around my belt. Like there's a book, now there's an orb, I got my wand, I got my mace too.
I,
Like I'm starting to get weighed down.
Malara, because she's kind of getting a little too power hungry a little bit. So I give her the side eye.
Yeah, that's true. That's a lot of money.
Don't worry, Paladin.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you this chest of platinum bars, small chest of platinum bars. I'm gonna
It's
keep
worth-
one though,
Okay.
and I'm gonna, if you guys are going to the bank, there's a little shop on the high road near the market called Moredo's Fine Furs, and I'm gonna go in there and try to buy a fancy fur coat.
Business clothing.
Yeah.
This shop
I
sells
love it.
stylish, well-made furs.
Yeah. You
Charlene.
to try to keep a low profile, I don't know if I'm doing that great of a job. So big fancy
might,
furs.
Hey, if we're gonna be in a fancy part of town, I got a disguise kit. I can look like someone totally different now.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
You got the bling.
All right, so the rest of you go to the bank.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right,
Sure.
let's do the bank, and then we'll get the furs, the boots with the fur, and then you guys walk up to a large bank building in the trades ward. It's got the coin weight on the it says Bank of Water Deep Trades Ward. You walk in and there's a lot of very lot of like high elves and people that look really well dressed and smart, moving around large sums of money in the back, weighing things up. You see people looking at adventurers standing in there, and people like looking at their items and appraising them. And you walk up to an empty counter, and you see a stern-looking middle-aged elf who is looking down his glasses from his long nose at you, and says, "Step right up. How can we help you today?"
Yes, I'd like to exchange valuables for gold.
Yeah, we'll see what you got. Let's hold on.
And I carefully pull out the 2 rubies and the small chest of platinum bars.
Yeah, just
Minus
like
one.
minus one.
Minus
okay.
1.
So yeah, he motions for a man that's helping another group just finishing up. Looks like an appraiser. He's got like a lot of like lenses in front of one glass. He kind of comes over and lets you know that there will be an appraisal fee of about 1 to 5% for the gem value. And of course,
1 to 5%. Woof. Okay.
Of course, there is a risk-based exchange fee. The bank, of course, we need to make a little bit too. That's looking at about 5 to 10%. If the rubies are flawless and
On
well
top?
cut, combined, it might be 7%. So you're looking at about 700 gold for a fee.
Per ruby.
If they're uncut, flawed, or suspicious in origin, of course, we have to charge a little bit more. Our fee could go up to 20% on that.
Good lord.
Now these platinum bars, this is wonderful. These are already processed currency equivalent. We can get you, we can get you a 1 to 2% on that. That's like 20 gold. You're looking at about 20 gold fee on that.
What else are you gonna
Well,
do?
yeah, I guess you're right, but like, to have knowledge that they're worth 5,000 and I'm being offered like 700 would be.
No,
It's
That's
the
what you gotta
course
pay.
of business.
Oh, I gotta pay? Oh, then yeah.
That's that's what you have to pay. That's our fee. That's our fee.
Okay.
We have an appraiser here. Luckily, Ron Nack here is the best appraiser ever. He's got eyes like a hawk.
It's like an Antiques Roadshow type deal right now.
Yeah, this is for sure. I mean, this is how the city runs. Adventurers bring in their stuff, and so like the guy walks up and he's like, "All right, tell me the origin of these fine rubies you have here, you brought in here today."
The origin was my pocket. I'm not quite sure where we acquired these on our long journey. We've been all over the Sword Coast and Waterdeep itself, doing various jobs for various people. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. If you get my drift.
He's gonna just simply add a couple more abacuses over on his side of the fee, and he's gonna say, "Oh, of course, you have to understand. Suspicious origin fee is
Who
quite
said
steep."
suspicious?
You did.
Who said
with
suspicious?
The winking and the nudging.
I have something in my eye. What are you?
no.
I'm decepting the crap out of him.
Are you?
I am.
Roll for it.
Yes. It's gonna be 18.
He rolled an 18.
Ooh, what does that
So
mean?
That means he rolled an insight on you and knows that you're trying to bullshit him.
Who knows?
All right. So whatever your fee may need to be for suspicious, we can come to an agreement.
Of course, there's always an agreement. So yeah, let me see here. So altogether, these bars, flawless, perfect. I love it. There's no problem here. Your final payout is looking to be it's looking like 10,080 gold pieces.
That's
Now,
agreeable.
We prefer, we don't keep large cash on hand. We can't just give you 10,000 gold pieces. That would be ridiculous. That would be huge.
Sure, understandable.
How would you like this today? Would you like trade bars, letter of credit, or a guild secured vault account where you can withdraw from later?
Do I get like a debit card?
A letter of credit accepted by major cities along the Sword Course. It's like it was in medieval times. You could take the king's credit, you could take the king's word.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
there is
And
gold, there is
basically
gold in the vault.
my money will be stored here.
Right, and when it gets credited somewhere else, they'll send the money there. They'll send it to their account wherever it is.
Okay, so it's like a check essentially.
Yeah, it's a check.
Yeah, I like
or
it.
You could either I can give you physical platinum.
Well, I'll take a few. I'm gonna take a little bit of gold out because I want to, distribute it amongst my comrades. But for the majority of it, we could probably just keep it in the account.
We can
and
get
then
you a vault here in Waterdeep. This is no problem. We have the storage. We have no problem doing that. You just, of course, will have to give us some information. The guild requires quite a bit of background on you, so there is that. But if you want to spend the time doing
so
that,
that's the
we can.
only way I can keep my money here is if I open an account and I get.
If you want us to, Otherwise, we could put 10,000 gold pieces in your vault, accounted to you, or I can give you trade bars. I can give you the platinum back. I mean, obviously, you brought the platinum here to sell, but.
I asked them what sort of information they would want from me in order for me to have an account.
Just who you are, where you come from, what you plan on doing.
Okay.
Like what your business is, what.
All right. So I don't know if I'm gonna have to roll for this, but I want to tell them that I am Malara Lunaris. I am a descendant of the royalty of the Moonshale Isles, on a
perfect.
quest with my companions to seek out rare relics for my religion under Sahanin Mumbo. And my intentions is to keep the money here to further my expeditions for finding these relics.
Excellent. That's exactly what they needed. They love it. They love these kinds of. You're the perfect customer. They do offer in the future, if you do bring relics here, they do offer warding and magical protections for an extra fee, of course. You know.
You like hand me a brochure. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
looking
pretty
through it.
much. Yeah, like these are our vault options. Very
Yeah.
secure.
Program.
You guys are
Yeah.
walking deeper into the bank. You guys are getting like kind of like you guys get like
Tour.
a tour a little bit of like what's going on
Yeah.
now that you've spent some money here. You know, like you
Mhm.
guys are more than welcome to come in. And yeah, you're led down a couple stairwells, through a couple doors, and into a large vault room. They open up the vault and say it'll take us a little while to get the gold pieces transferred, of course, but we do have some at hand if you would like to take some gold out now.
Yeah. Can I just take out 1,080 gold pieces?
Yep, deduct that from your vault. I'm gonna trust that you
That's
can.
needy.
You can trust.
Yeah,
your
it's. Yeah, I'll keep a little
little
tally
leisure.
of my.
Keep me a leisure.
Yeah, I'll keep a ledger. So currently I have 9,000 gold piece remaining in bank.
Let's see
And then, unless you guys need to conduct any business, I think that wraps it up for us.
I'm poor.
Well, I'll don't worry, I got you.
Not anymore. You're not.
That's right. That's what I mean. All right. You good there? What was your name there, bank teller?
Oh shit. I don't know. Let's,
Shit! What an interesting name.
his name is something boring. Like
Money penny.
yeah, that's what I was. I didn't want it to be too
Money-
on the nose with that, but yeah.
Moneypenny. Well, sir, Moneypenny, it has been a pleasure doing business with you. I will be in touch probably in the future with more relics, and have a good day.
Yeah, they thank you very much and start moving money around.
All right,
and getting to it.
Before we step outside into, the streets of Waterdeep again, I give each of you 250 gold piece.
Thank you, Malara.
I keep the extra 80, but you guys get 250.
Thank you.
Now I've got 252 gold pieces.
Wonderful. So Brunera, you stop along the high road and you enter Moredo's Fine Furs. You arrive and instantly there's a lot of charm and honeyed compliments coming off of Moredo. He is very happy to see a customer. He's says, I feel like with someone of your stature, a garment should announce you before you even speak. You shouldn't have to say a word when you enter a room.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, except I need it to say no words at all.
Yeah, he's gonna take you around and show you some really expensive stuff. He shows you a winter wolf cloak that is made of wolf fur and has like a little wolf head on it. And he said, "Oh, this would fit you perfectly, but the price is a little steep." And you look at the price tag on it, and it's 2,500 gold pieces.
I would, but I don't know about this wolf head. It's kind of set me off.
Yeah, then you probably don't want the dire wolf mantle. What about a snow leopard half cape? Oh, a fine mink glove to cover those mitts that you have there.
First of all, rude. Second of all, do you have a coat with a high collar?
I could probably tailor one up, of course. Do you have any idea for the pelts that you want? Do you have any preference?
I'm thinking gray.
Human
Um,
flesh.
Human flesh.
Arctic fox, perhaps?
Is it gray?
It's like white and gray.
Yeah, it'll do. Do you have like silver fox?
He looks in there and he does find a silver fox. It does have the head of a fox on the shoulder, on one of the shoulders, and he says it's been enchanted. This, he says the ears twitch when danger approaches.
Mm. Yeah, work that into the coat somehow.
And he gets to work. He gets some pelts down and starts measuring you up. And, it's a lot of pelt. So, do you want to do anything else before you leave? Or.
I'm just gonna plop this platinum bar on the counter. I'm assuming this should take care of anything. A little intimidation on there.
You heavily throw it on there and you're like, this is going to take care of it, right?
This should probably cover everything, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's going to be more than enough. Yeah, he's a little intimidated, but he will slide the bar off the table and into his bag, and he gets to work no problem.
I'll be back tomorrow.
Tomorrow I'll have it done.
Great. Throw a little something extra in there that you think I'd like.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you guys got some shopping done. Is there anything else you guys want to do before we progress the story into the night and what's going on with that?
I think I'm good.
You're good? All right.
Yeah,
so we're not going to get any sort of rest, right? We're just going right into the next.
Yeah, like were we just killing time for potentially what's happening at the market tonight?
Right. That's kind of what I had.
That's kind of what you had in mind.
That's kind of what I had in mind. But I didn't know if you guys also wanted to go talk shit about the Harpers. To that.
To who? To each other?
Well, yeah. Would I know? Like, is there someone that Nim would know that that was a Harper that maybe he could trust?
Well, what I was trying to get at was the guy that was giving pamphlets out. You guys know him.
Yeah, right.
Ooh.
Well, you know him as much as you were sent to kill him and you spared his life, but you still know who he is, and you still know, like, you still did talk to him a little bit.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So we could do that before.
I'm down.
Let me pee really quick because I drank a whole bunch of water.
Yeah, and actually I need water, so.
I'll be ready. So give me 1 second.
Yeah, be right back.
I'll be right back too.
well, that's half the fun is figuring out how much your stuff's worth. You get all this loot, and then you gotta go figure out how much it's worth. Like, oh, where am I gonna sell all this shit?
Yeah. Now I have a checkbook. I feel good.
Yeah.
Just as Malara should be rich.
But honestly, at the level you guys are at, you should have had some. You should have some money. Like you shouldn't be like terribly poor. You've done a lot, you know.
Eventually, I want to find like better armor too, but I'm good for a little bit, I think, because I just got like scrolls and stuff that I'm gonna want to eventually put in my spell book. But I have to wait till I'm level 2.
All right. Well,
Yeah, I'm back.
you're back. All right. So, the man with the pamphlets that you were sent to kill. You know that he was in the trades ward. Why don't you roll me a survival check to see if you can remember and get back to where you were without any issues.
That is an 11.
19.
14.
So, with everybody's help, you do manage to find your way around, and you find your way to a scriptorium called the Golden Quill. By now, it's like late afternoon. It's not nighttime, but it's late afternoon. And the air in this trades ward, you know, around here tastes of old ink and smog. You pass hawkers shouting about the Harpers in the Guard and freedom for the faithful, and pamphlets flutter in the air like little wounded birds. Your steps take you all through a narrow shop front, squeezed between a bookseller and a cobbler. You see a weathered sign that hangs above the door reading the Golden Quill, copyists and chroniclers. Inside, you are met with the scent of oil lamps and parchment that washes over you. A small press clanks rhythmically, tended by an apprentice with black stained fingers, and the air is thick with dust and quiet defiance. You guys walk up and you see a young clerk. He glances up uneasy at your arrival. You see 2 plainclothes guards, burly but scared, pretending to browse, keeping a hand near their belts. And then Nimin, you see him in the back there, silver-haired, lean. He's wearing a scholar's shirt, and he's quiet. He's got a quiet authority about him. He's sitting at a desk just covered in pamphlets.
So we're
guys-
like, he's in the back, like we're like,
Yeah, you just walk through the front door, and he's like, he's kind of in the back area.
all right, I'm gonna try to walk back there and say hello.
The young clerk like kind of is like, hello. Oh, sorry. He's if you need me to get him, I'm sure I can. Okay, never mind. And like the guards are like, you know, are following you as you walk back there.
I'm gonna walk up to him and just say hello there.
And do you guys walk up with Nim, or do you guys stay at the front? What's the rest of you do?
Might just stay at the front because I don't know if all of us going back there is the right idea.
All
Yeah, we
right.
don't want to like, yeah.
Is that the kind of the consensus there? Or?
I'm gonna kind of wander over towards the guards a little bit, just small talk.
Yeah, they're gonna talk about what it's been like. You know, they're just gonna talk about the weather and, you know. Brew, what do you do?
Bruce hanging outside.
Brew's hanging outside, keeping the watch.
Yeah.
Doing guard
Yep.
stuff. I love that.
Yep.
So Nimin, he walks up. You walk up to him. Sorry, and he says, so they finally sent the heroes of the wedding after me. And he folds a sheet of paper, one of many stamped with bold words, "The tyranny of secrets." He says, "Tell me, are you actually here to kill me this time, or only to silence me?"
We're not here to kill you this time. I've got some problems with the Harpers, and I want to know if you know anything.
You and just about 300 other individuals that come here on a daily basis with intel. What do you got? What do you got? What are we working with here? What do you mean?
There's something going on at the market tonight, and it involves Lara Voss, and I want to know what it is.
You see him get a little bit more serious, and he says, I'm sure I may have heard some rumors. I may have heard a thing or two about tonight. Surely, got little eyes and ears everywhere, and we see the truth when it comes to the Harpers. No good ever comes from them, as you know. I heard about your little mishap with the cleric. Awful shame.
Yeah, awful shame indeed. Yeah, do you know anything about an airship?
He's gonna look through his papers and he's gonna say, airship. I've never. What kind of word is that? That's preposterous. I haven't heard of anything about that. I have heard some things about how we're planning on getting better city watch, but it's all just a plan for them to take over the whole entire Sword Coast with automatons. And I'm telling you now, this is no good. If the Harpers are involved, this is no good.
I'm starting to agree with you. Yeah, I'm not here to kill you, but I need the truth from you, and I need you to speak honestly. But
roll me an
is
insight
there
check.
anything else you're not telling? Yeah, can I roll insight? Wow, that's 22.
You sense that this guy, he's more terrified of what's coming than he is of you now. Like he's kind of like with you giving him what you did, he's kind of putting things together. But he doesn't want to give out information without getting information, you know? He's looking to write a story.
Yeah.
He's like exhales, and there's like a lot of tension in his shoulders melting into a tired sort of acceptance, and he gestures to a stool beside him.
Okay, yeah, I sit down at the stool and I say, listen, I want to screw over the Harpers too. I have an issue with Lara Voss. I want to know what's going on. So if you can help me, maybe I can help you.
He says the Harpers are no longer what they were. They call it protection, but what it really is control. They seed agents in the guard, the courts, even the temples. Soon, Waterdeep will sing only their tune. And I don't know who this maker is, but whatever he has, Lara Voss seems very interested in it.
Yeah, I don't like this either.
But he gets out one of his pamphlets, and the ink's still drying on it. He says, but these words right here, they frighten them more than any blade ever has.
Can I take the pamphlet and look at it?
Yeah, you see information about how the Harpers have been encouraging the Watchmen, the rise of the Watchmen, and embedding agents in various institutions in Waterdeep.
These pamphlets are nice, but I think we need a little more action. I know how these Harpers work. I know them very well. But what I need is someone else to help me to essentially screw them over. How can we use your pamphlets and work together to solve this and maybe make something happen? And we need to act fast too, because if something's going down tonight, I want to be able to try and stop it.
We could put something together real quick. We could put a story together, and we could get a pamphlet printed out, and you could hand them out before.
Yeah, propaganda could work very well for us if we're quick about
it. What would you and this guy cook up? Like, what kind of political propaganda against the Harpers would you write up?
He's doing a good job already, but what can I do?
Just tell the truth that
Yeah, that's what I was gonna lean towards. Is like kind of
Mhm.
tell the truth and expose some things of what we know.
your side of the story,
Yeah. Oh God.
people only ever heard of what the Harpers told them. They told you not to talk to people and told you not to really worry about it, and that they were taking care of everything. The only way that your renown spread was through the tale of bards, and so no one really got to
Yeah,
know
yeah,
what
yeah.
happened. And that's how
Um,
mercenaries started getting on your ass, and investigators, and
I'm trying to think back to things I could say.
tell the truth about Sister Yodsley.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, so I would think I would sit down with him and kind of tell him like some things that I know, because even like there's probably things that Nim knows that haven't even been part of our story right now, and maybe leading up to this, and um, so I just lay out all that information with him, and hoping he can, put something together with that
Oh,
to
yeah.
expose,
He's
especially Lara
intelligent
Voss. Like I
enough,
want,
yeah.
yeah, and to give people the idea that the Harpers are not,
What they
they're
claim to
doing
be.
a lot of bad things. Yeah,
Yeah.
what they're claimed to be. Yeah. Um. So how quickly do you think you can get these things put together?
You give me an hour, I'll get you 100.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, we could do that, and I can get our crew. We can get some people out there to like spread this around quickly.
His apprentice is
Um,
like going crazy, getting things together. He's like bossing everyone around. Like, we're printing a new one, like run the presses.
All right.
Yeah, let's see here. I wonder what. It's basically just going to be like a TLDR of what happened. Like
Yeah.
your side of things. The wedding crashers side of the story.
Yeah. The truth.
The truth, yeah.
Big on the truth.
All right, so you guys spend the next hour hanging out at the Brunera, roll me a perception check.
Let me get something. I can. 21.
You see a Harper agent in the crowd across the street trying to blend in, and is writing things down about.
I kick my boot on the door a couple times.
Sure can. You guys hear Brunera's boot against the door.
Lucien, do you want to see what she wants?
Will do.
Do the earpiece.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can.
What's up, Bernard? Over.
Eagle 1 to Foxtrot.
10-4 Big Bear. This is Blue Brew.
Blue Mama.
Blue Mama. I got eyes on a Harper man. Doesn't look like he's up to any good. Over.
Is there another way out so I can circle around?
There
Of this
is a back door. You make your way through a couple stacks of printer paper and whatnot, and you get around to a back door in an alleyway, and you can go around. Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. And I know our other team heard that too, so they can tell, if they want the printing press if the Harpers are outside.
Do you guys tell anyone, or do you just keep it to yourselves?
I kind of glance around at the people who I'm in the room with. I'm assuming I'm like not in the back office. And I say, hey, there's trouble outside. Prepare yourselves.
And the
I'm
apprentice starts locking things up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go around the side, follow Lucien, and I don't know if I can do this because I've never used this spell.
What do you got?
But once I can see him, I want to use command and tell him to flee.
Sure. Yeah, that's. What do you got to roll? What do I got to roll for that?
Wisdom 13 saving throw.
I
You
failed.
better run, boy.
So you just walk up to him and use command. You're just like,
Yeah. I
Flee.
just like whisper into him to like, yeah.
I-
Well,
Get out
yeah.
of here.
yeah. So yeah, you see him pack up his notebook and pencil, and he just like runs down the street.
Okay, I love that.
When you get back to the store, he's got all your pamphlets in a bag, a big like mail bag, pretty much, and he hands it to you.
All right, thank you. We'll distribute these as fast as we can and as widely spread as we can.
And he holds out his hand.
And I reach out and shake it.
He's,
Thank you, sir.
He like points at your coin purse. He's like, "Come on."
I'm gonna toss him like I was like you helped us out a lot today. I'm gonna toss him 50 gold pieces.
He thanks you very much.
Generous.
Yeah, he's gonna take a nice sack and yeah, no problem.
Let's continue to work together because yeah, this might be bigger than both of us, so we need to work together.
With that donation and with you working with him, you guys now gain a renown with the Revolutionary Underground.
Oh yeah,
Is,
love
Dun,
that.
dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, you get a little bit of renown with them. There is resistance pockets in the city. They tell you you're not alone.
What happens when we turn on them and double cross them?
Turn them into the city watch.
Yeah,
wait
I'm
for
gonna
this-
ask him before we leave too. I was like, yeah, these pockets. Can we like get some help distributing these right now? Do you have some
Pamphlets?
people? What?
Pamphlets.
Pamphlets.
You said pockets.
Oh, did I say pockets? Wow, gummy must be kicking in.
Let's go. Yeah,
Yeah,
we could. I'm sure we can spare a few
yeah,
agents to
we'll,
help you.
to help us out. So yeah, then I don't know. I guess I'll go back to the group and say, all right, we need to spread these out as fast as we can. They have some people that are going to help us out here. Let's try to focus, I guess, around on the streets around the market, around the area here, and
Skill challenge for passing out pamphlets.
yeah,
That's what I'm.
montage of
That's
us.
what I'm thinking. Montage, a little montage. You guys. I got a little bit of setting the stage here, but. Yeah. So the dawn's basically broken. Smoke from the shattered courtyards. Oops, this is not. Hold on, one more.
Scratch that.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I forgot. We're no longer in Holy Hands, so. So yeah, you guys are in the market, and yeah, let's do. I don't know what. I don't necessarily think we need a skill challenge for handing out pamphlets. You're just like handing things to people. So
Extra radar about it.
yeah, what would your characters be saying to people to convince them? You know, I guess.
I guess Nim's like playing his lute and singing protest songs and
Nice.
handing out pamphlets to people. Yeah.
I'm going to stealthily trying to nail a few of them up to the public boards where
Yeah.
people are putting.
Yeah, you have no problem getting those up. There's plenty of room for people to post on the board, and so you find your own space and get it up quickly before anyone sees you. And you're just slowly going. Everyone's just slowly going around handing things out. All around the market, there's people gathered because they can tell something's going on, but they're not sure what. There's just their market's been shut down, so they're here to see what's going on, and it's almost like become a little bit of a street party. It's like something for them to do. So as you're getting around, you hear a deep thrumming hum that rolls across the city. At first, you almost mistake it as thunder, but it's too purposeful, too rhythmic. It's mechanical, and it's growing. You guys look up, and you see the clouds above Waterdeep part, not by wind or by will, but by design. A shape emerges from the mist vast, metallic, and alive with movement. Ropes sway beneath its belly, steam vents in rhythmic bursts, and a dozen fins of brass and steel adjust in the breezes. It moves in utter silence, but the low vibration that fills your chest, like the breath of a large god. People are now pouring out onto the streets, faces upturned, mouths open. Even the griffin riders of the guard pull up, short of circling it in confusion. No one in Waterdeep has ever seen such a thing. If you guys want, you could do some skill checks here. If you think your characters would. let me know
I
what
kind
you
of want to
wanna-
like blend in with the crowd. That's kind of looking on to this site.
So you're gonna stealth it up?
Yep.
All right, give me a check.
Yeah, I'm
It's
still
gonna
too. I'm
be-
sticking in the shadows.
It's gonna be a 13. Oh no, 21. Sorry, I thought that 8 was a 0.
I was gonna say. All right, yeah, that's pretty good. That's you managed to blend in with everyone else. There's a lot of people out there.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I rolled a 26.
Excuse me.
I got
I'm going to
15.
I'm going to start talking to people about what kind of evil monstrosity is this coming down, and is this a pact with demons?
Yeah, roll me an insight check to see what you can get from people.
Okay, 1 second. +2, 18.
The people are scared. They keep telling you they don't know what it is. They never seen anything like it. But as you look around and like kind of are like talking to everybody, you see that like some of the city guards aren't really surprised at all. Like this has obviously been planned and knew this was coming. So like it's an event, but it's not, you don't really feel any evil in the crowd, and they don't know anything about it. So
Oh, I know, but I want to get them all riled up.
okay.
Put a seed into them.
I was a little bit more confused. Okay, I was okay.
Not necessarily to riot, but just to get the seed in their head that
well
no,
then
this is bad.
then instead roll me a persuasion. It should more affect your charisma than I didn't quite understand.
Sure, 21.
Oh yeah, then yeah, you have no problem influencing the crowd to think that. So like now people are a little bit scared, a little bit apprehensive. With you talks about, okay, so you're just trying to convince them like, oh, there could, you don't know what's on that thing. It could be packs with demons and all right.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm going to hand a few pamphlets out as I tell people that too.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah,
I
there-
love it. Yeah.
So yeah, this airship begins its slow descent towards the market. You see there's also like banners and barricades that have already been in place. And the crowd's awe is kind of turned into apprehension, especially after Lucian's little speech as City Watch watchmen lines form and push citizens back. The great ship lowers on its brass tethers, its hull carved with runes of command. The sigil of Waterdeep burns across its side. You see steam billow off at it as gears lock into place with a hiss that echoes off the marble walls of nearby guild halls that line the market here. And then a large hatch opens. And from within the belly of the beast, you hear metal footsteps ringing out in perfect unison. This is what you guys read about, the schematics. You see these this column of automaton guards step down the gangplank, taller, broader, more refined than any construct the city has ever seen. Each bears the crest of Waterdeep upon its chest and moves with unnerving precision. Their eyes burn silver blue like bottled moonlight. And you hear a herald in the distance call out, "The City Watch welcomes the dawn of a new age in civic defense. The Steel Watch will serve beside the Guard, protectors, tireless and incorruptible." What do you guys do?
I kind of stay where I am and like pretend to be part of the crowd.
still watching.
So as why don't you all roll me a perception check? We'll see what you guys see.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a little closer to the airship.
I got an 11.
Perception, you said.
Yeah,
right?
perception.
22.
Malara, you have a hard time seeing around everybody, and you do.
Yeah, they're all taller than me.
Yeah, you do see the column of automaton guards, but you got 22, Nimin.
Yeah.
So yeah, Nimin, you weave through some crowd, and you get a little bit closer. You get through a break in the crowd, and you see a small group on a raised platform overseeing the event. You see Lara Voss. You see her silver spectacles glinting in the fogs, hand clasped in silent pride. And you see a man half masked with a brass blacksmith mask. His expressions are hidden behind smoked glass, and his gloved fingers twitch subtly, and the construct adjusts their stance in response. And you see the captain, which you broke into the captain's quarters the other night. You see the captain, commander of the city guard, and 2 members of Waterdeep's high command, all standing on this this raised platform overseeing the event.
I am going to cast a message to Lara again. I'm going to say, "You sure have lost your way, you and the Harpers. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? This doesn't seem right."
She's gonna respond and say, "My fly swatters have arrived."
Okay.
Does it look like this ship's gonna be here for a while? Do we know how long it's supposed to be docked here?
Roll me a perception check to see what Bruce sees. You're kind of looking around for that.
Also, would the notes we found from the captain's place have anything about that?
It just had information about this event and their arrival. Didn't have a
Not
whole
how
lot
long
of
they're gonna
yeah,
stay.
not how long they were gonna stay.
Perception is 17.
You do see them tying it down, so it does appear for however long it's going to be. It's going to be here. It's not just touching down and leaving. Like they're
Like
getting
at least a day, maybe.
yeah, they're getting it tied down.
Restock stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
So around you guys, you see that people are like cheering and applauding. But it really doesn't feel like a celebration. More like a coronation. Yeah, this something's come out of the sky, and they're like people are just like marveling at the sheer size and what they look like and how they move with such precision, and they've never seen anything like that, and they look so much better than the Watchmen that they got. I can't wait for more. Some people are afraid. So yeah, kind of mixed response.
How can we start a riot?
Okay. I kind of want to do something.
Yeah, this is where I have it's all up to you now, guys. Like whatever the fuck.
I am going to. Okay, I'm gonna walk into the middle of a crowd off to the side, like wherever there's a large group of people, and I'm gonna pull up my loot, and I'm gonna play some kind of like aggressive, like protest, like something to get people riled up, like we're not gonna take it anymore kind of
Yeah.
song. And I'm gonna do. Can I do a performance check?
Yeah, do a
for that?
performance check for that.
Oh, come on, please. All right. 22.
And Lucian, would you help in on this? Would you start in on this, since that was kind of like the idea? Would you like to aid at all?
Yeah, and if I can get away with it, I would throw some flaming oil like a Molotov cocktail at him out to the area there.
We're gonna start a revolution. All right. I'm gonna
What do I
allow.
have to
Well, just to throw. I mean, that you're just throwing. Yeah, you're just gonna light it and throw it. So I mean, that just happens. So you don't really have to attack the ground. You know, like you're not attacking anyone with it. You're just throwing it.
Yeah, just into
Yeah.
the general area of the ship.
Yeah. So yeah, you. So what happens is, I imagine Nim playing the lute and like running around in a circle and like, you know, telling this tale about the evil of the Watchmen evil Watchmen have come from the sky to put you in line, and, you know, like to make you obey, and, you know, we're not gonna take it lying down, and we're not gonna take it at all, and we don't need these mechanical men. They're putting good people out of jobs, and you know, like,
And they're gonna steal your children.
yeah, they're gonna steal your children and all this nasty things about the Watchmen.
Eating the dogs.
Yeah, and you see Laura Voss looking down, and she's whispering to the Maker, and all of a sudden Lucian gives a cheer and throws a Molotov, and it's like a powder keg explodes in the crowd. You know, there's movement everywhere, people fleeing, people pushing against the guard, and that's when the Maker and his new automatons turn on, and they start moving towards the crowd, and things are getting a lot more heated. You know, there's going to be a confrontation. You could feel it at any minute. And then what do you guys do?
Well, how many
Slowly take out my
of
wand.
these are there?
Slowly take out your wand.
How many of these armored guys are there?
There's at least 20 of them.
20.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't. I think this is a fight we need to hold off on.
Yeah.
Shall we get
But maybe
reinforcements?
we've riled up the crowd. We've got them motivated. So,
Yeah.
I
Let's-
think we can go. If they start dispersing the crowd, we'll go with the crowd. Maybe.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
much
Just I'm saying all this on our setting
radios.
stones,
Yeah.
but-
Under
Yeah,
under
I'm
radios.
gonna encourage the people around us to, let's get out of here. We don't need this crap now. Let's get them later.
Yeah, we can. This is just the start of our fight. Let's not
Yep.
finish it here.
Yep. I love it.
Just like the Viet Cong. You know,
In 30 years, you'll regret this. All right. Well, you disperse the crowd. Well, they disperse the crowd, and you disperse with them, vanishing into the night. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we go back to our hideout. Maybe head back that way. While like the city's probably going nuts right now, so we can go to the sketchiest part of town and and regroup. Maybe.
Yeah. It doesn't.
What do you guys
It
think?
takes you about 30 minutes to get there, so it's a little late when you get back. But all your horses are fine, and your little shadow,
Yeah.
your
Cleaned
shadow
up.
keeper's been like tending. Like, it actually looks a little bit nice in there, but it's still
Yeah.
an abandoned. You know, it's an abandoned warehouse full of horses.
We can't send this little shadow creature to like go get amenities and stuff to like really spruce up the place, right?
Yeah, I think we can't because I don't think there's any limit on like he can do anything a human can do, like the like little things a human can do.
But he can't go
or
shopping.
a person, yeah, like
he'd
says
scare people.
He performs simple
letter.
tasks at your command until the spell ends.
Simple
so
tasks,
as long as I want him to. What can he do? The servant can perform simple tasks that a human can do, such as fetching things, cleaning, mending, folding clothes, lighting fires, serving food, and pouring drinks.
That's pretty good.
Well, then when we get
We,
back,
like-
he's got a little fire going.
We tape a little letter to his chest with like a $5 bill and be like,
Send him to the store. Walk
Go
to
get
the
some
store.
milk.
Get some cigarettes.
Yeah,
Daddy's
my mom wants
cigarettes.
Marigold.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Oh, too real.
Yeah.
I know it reminds me of when I was a kid. My mom would send me.
Oh, for sure. My mom would send me down to the corner store for milk all the time. One time I came
Hands
home
up if you
and I
rolled
had the
smokes.
money still, and my mom was like, "You didn't buy it?" And I said, "No, I just walked in and grabbed it. I forgot to buy it." And I had to go back and be like, I accidentally stole from you. I'm sorry. You were just talking to someone and I got nervous and I walked out."
Yeah, my mom would send us in for cigarettes and lottery tickets.
Nice.
So,
yeah.
Nice. It's good to get them.
but
Get them.
in the 70s and 80s, it was a lot different.
Yeah, for sure. All
My
right.
parents just had me roll smokes.
Roll smoke? You were
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, we did that too.
Wow.
Yep.
That's
rolled the
a
own
valuable
smoke,
skill, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, we had one of those little like plastic roller things where
Yeah,
you
the
put
roller
the
tray.
Super
filter
fun to use.
on,
I
Yeah,
loved it
little
as a
roller
kid.
tray.
pack it.
I kind of
Made a
like
cool
the
sound.
smell of the raw tobacco and
Right?
the shag
Yeah.
tobacco. I used to pack my own
Yeah.
cigarettes too, and that was the ritual of smoking is very addicting. So especially
Yeah,
today,
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
true.
just like the tactile
yeah. It was
making
it was
the
a hard
cigarettes.
a hard thing to quit, but it wasn't a terrible decision. I'm glad I quit smoking. So.
Yeah, it's the worst.
It's the worst thing you can do for you. Yeah, you managed to get back the cobblestone streets. Thinking about it, man. Yeah, we'll probably wrap it up there, and we'll think about next time what we want to do. I'm assuming that this thing is probably going to be here a day or two before it departs. Kind of give you guys an idea of what's going on. So yeah, there's plenty of time for spycraft or whatever else you want to get into.
We got to start a guerrilla warfare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's not
I wonder if we
looking
could
good.
just sneak onto the ship, stow away to wherever.
Yeah,
it
stow
goes.
away. That's a great
Yeah,
that's an idea too. Whatever you guys think you want to do. It's up to you now. I can only prepare so much. I put a giant blimp in the city. Time for you to figure it out. I figured
So
it was a lot easier than traveling, having you guys do everything and then traveling all the way to Boulder's Gate. I was like, I'll just bring the bad guy here. Fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome. I
So
love that.
what were you gonna say, Lucian?
Now it's all metal. Like, there's no like helium bags or.
I would assume that there are some like sails and
Okay.
there are probably a few things like that, but you'll probably have to get around it a little bit closer to see how it runs. And nobody ran any Arcana checks. Nobody did any investigations on them. Everyone was just like, I'm hiding in the crowd. So as far as you guys know, it's a big object. Yeah, a big brass object, brass and wood. It's about all you can see, but it's huge. It takes up if you guys see how big the market is, I mean, it's gigantic. So it's a huge ship.
What we got to do is decide on some sort of symbol, and just start painting it mysteriously around town, so they don't know what it means,
I
and they're
like
worried
that.
about it.
I like
Yeah,
that.
that's exactly where I was going with it. I was going to recommend that.
If
next,
you guys want to get one made up while you're on your downtime, if you guys want to talk about it in chat and get something made
yeah,
up,
that could be fun.
we can definitely get that'd be cool.
So, yeah, out of the game, I'm thinking I want Nim to like almost start his own Harpers, like his own like little like group. That's
Little
kind of where I want to
guild,
go
yeah.
with this. Is like this is our revolution. This is like yeah. Well, I say Nim, but like us, I guess, as a group
Yeah.
to like start our own little.
Yeah, because I'm your financial backer.
Yeah. We got the money now. We got
Well,
like
yeah. I gave you
that's
guys
kind
a
of where
bunch of loot, and I kind of kept throwing things at you that cost money, waiting for you guys to be like, I'm ready to cash in my
we
loot.
haven't sold anything.
You haven't sold anything. You guys just put all your goodies. You're like, I put all of this in the bag of holding, and that's
It
where
has
stays."
sentimental value.
I have an owl bear beak. I have a claw. I have a silver onyx circlet,
Yeah,
which I
man.
probably should have sold today, actually.
Yeah,
I still
man.
got that guy's ring on the finger that I cut off.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that. forgot about that. Well,
Yeah,
we'll
we
figure
should
I
that
get
out.
have
back next time.
infernal iron scrap, and I don't know where that came from or
Oh,
what
the
it does.
okay, so I
think that
think
was-
you got okay. So here's the DM telling you where I think you got that. I think that came from when you were in the tunnels with the Harpers. It was some of the loot that they had. So
Oh.
it was. I
Yeah, I
think.
remember that.
I think something about you were. I think you were underground somewhere, and there was.
Oh, wait, I have notes written about it.
What does it say? What do the notes say?
It says a jagged piece of blackened metal, warm to the touch,
Yep.
inscribed with maker's marks linked to Baldur's Gate.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. Yeah. So you
cool.
guys kind of know that most likely inside of these new and improved Mach 2, some of the things that you learned throughout your travels and your investigations, and with that piece of information is that there's infernal iron going into these. So
Alright.
something to think about. Where's he getting it? You know? There's only one place infernal iron comes from. And if you want to know, you'll have to roll a history check next time.
Get us all excited. Thanks a lot.
Yep. Something to look forward to. Well, thank you all very much for joining us. We're future sailors. Oh, this is cute. I'll try to
Yeah,
get,
that was fun.
I'll try to get some
Mhm.
things. Yeah, we didn't have a whole lot of battles this time, but it's getting to the point, guys, to
okay,
where
I enjoyed
unless
that.
you're out there fighting hill giants or, you know, like some fucking huge fucking baddies, it's gonna be pretty easy for you. This is why campaigns barely make it to like level 20, because at that point you guys would be, you know,
Yeah.
traveling to the astral realm to fight gods and shit, you know, like you're going to be that powerful.
That's fun.
So think about your scale, think about your future, think about the direction in which your character could go. I mean,
I want to become the Dark Lord like Sauron.
Yeah, there could be that possibility. There
I mean,
is
in
that
the lore,
future.
Nim becomes a
Yeah, it becomes a mind flayer.
He
Become-
becomes a
Flayer.
mind flayer.
Becomes a psionic mind flayer that pretty much takes over the entire Sword Coast. Yeah. Which
You want me to think about Bruce's future? I barely think about my own.
yeah, I want you to be thinking about that, because it'll help us figure it out and get there before we need to get there, you know. So the sky's the limits is what I'm saying, you know.
Yeah, I love it.
And we could run it as long as you guys can do it. So, and we're moving a little bit faster than a normal group would, which I think is kind of nice, because we all got lives and we can't spend years and
Yeah,
years
yeah,
and years on a
It really
campaign, you
works the way
know.
we're playing. Yeah.
So,
Why not?
I mean, we can, you know, we can.
Yeah, totally, I would play the
you know, I'm
campaign.
not saying we can, but I thank you very much for joining us tonight, and it was nice seeing you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
Thank you.
And
Bye.
we'll talk to y'all later.
Have a good
All right,
night.
see you guys. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye bye.
And that's where we're going to call the stream for the night. If you're joining us and you made it all the way through to the end, you're watching the VOD. 700 experience points. You get to level up to level 20. Get ready to fight a god next time. And that's where we're going to call for the Silver Flames Adventurers Guild. We're still here in Waterdeep. The maker has brought his machines to the market. Say that 12 times fast. I bet you can't. Yeah, thank you very much. Love it. Love D&D Day. I love having people in chat that appreciate a good D&D sesh. So yeah, the kind of gist of it is they might be starting their own spy guild now, led by the Wedding Crashers. I think that would be awesome. A little bit of resistance group, a little underground resistance group, forming in Waterdeep against the Order of the Maker and his new and improved Watchmen. No one's really been to the High Lords to ask them why they don't see it's a problem, but yeah, doesn't seem like it is much. And who knows, this might not be their last stop. We'll have to find out next time on the Silver Flame Adventurers Guild. tune in then. Keep an eye on the socials. That's all I got. All right. Should we find someone to raid? Let's see what we got. Who's around? Man. Not too many people around. We could... Oh. Epic's playing Borderlands. We could do Epic. We could do a little Epic nerd hype. Why don't we give a raid on over to Epic Nerd Hype? That seems like a good idea. All right, folks, hop aboard the raid train. If you're still here, we're going to get you viewers on over to Epic Nerd Hype, who is playing the Super Deluxe Edition with Zana Pumpkin Queen, playing a first-time blind playthrough. I don't think... Oh, he's playing Borderlands 4. He was doing some horrors of Kairos, which is like a horror game. He's been doing a whole horror month. That's horror, the genre of spooky television and not horror. You know what I mean. All right.